Goodness fucking gracious, don't all run for the door at once. Hold your tickets. We still got 3 minutes. Welcome, impatient everyones, to Foolish Friday, where a simple fool aims to keep your boredom at bay. Tonight we return to our office desk, so our sense of judgment may be put to the test. Let's get going. We shouldn't wait. We have an appointment with our boss, a very important man known as Fate. Welcome. I got a new microphone. Does it sound okay? Hi. Does it sound crisp? Am I coming through okay? Sounds great. Thank fucking God. Sounds great. Awesome. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Very crisp. Awesome. I got a new microphone. Yay! So, hopefully I won't have to do too many adjustments. I did test as much as I possibly could before I started stream. Yeah, this one is designed to pick up less just like ambient background nonsense compared to my other one, and it kind of just focuses more on my voice. I did pop some filters on there. Like I said, I did some sound tests earlier, but who knows? After I review the VOD, I might go back and change it. But I'm glad that it sounds good. Hold up, be right back. I'm gonna continue. Will we not get to say hello to Loud Neighbor? I don't know. He's due home in about 20 minutes. So we'll see. When Loud Neighbor comes home, I will prompt as usual. Sounds amazing, thank goodness. Alright, well let's see. All of you guys like bum rushed the fucking door. Pidge, welcome. Chimera, welcome. Starry, Mochi, Cheetos, Azar, Chai... I think that was everyone. Welcome, everybody. Yes, it was punishment for scalping. No, we are not scalping people, though, you know, violence is only permitted in my tent sometimes. We're together IRL. Oh yeah, hell yeah. Group activity. Love that. I can never find a good balance that I like when it comes to filters. Honestly. Like, truth be told, my previous mic, I tried putting filters on it, and then I did for a while, and then it just kind of sounded like over ASMR to me, and I was like, this is disgusting. So I took all the filters off, so I've just been kind of raw dogging the audio on that one, as they say. Which I was gonna do with this one, but I went the extra mile and I spent about an hour messing with filters and things, so it might change depending on how, you know, how peaking is, how lows are, so we'll see. I love raw dogging. Me too. What? Who said that? Anyway, my phone ringtone just went off. Did anyone hear that by chance? It was a little chime. I forgot to mute it, but it's a great test to see how much nonsense my phone picks up. In the distance. Nope. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, hell yeah. I was too focused on raw dogging. What? Dude. All three of us. You guys and me both. I was thinking about... I skipped out on the gym today, which is not something I normally do. Normally I think about my favorite anime characters and how, like, they would not skip the gym, and I'm like, fuck, you're right. I guess I'm gonna go to the gym and I'm gonna train to become a Super Saiyan. Did not do that today. I had too many errands to run. But I was thinking about, Vegeta. You know. I was thinking about Vegeta. Thinking about Gajeel. Thinking about Kukulin. Gasp, I know. I had too much stuff to do. I went to the, my dad and I took a trip down to a new dollar store that opened up. It's like twice the size of the one that's local. They got so much shit there. We were like browsing the dishes together. And we were like, ooh, look at the flowers on this one. Ooh, look at the lemons on this one. Very important. It was so important. We were like, damn, we're gonna have to like come back here and splurge on new dishes from the dollar store. But it was very important. And then obviously spent some time. I wasn't expecting my mic to come in until tomorrow. So spent some time messing with that, getting it all set up. What else did I do today? I did some art. Did some chores. Helped my sister cook some like 17,000 meals in one go for some reason because she can never get to decide what to eat. So she's like, I'm making BLTs, I'm making salads, I'm making a macaroni bake, I'm gonna make torta fritas, I'm gonna make fucking French fries. And I'm like, dude, calm down. You're gonna eat all that now? It's 2:30 p.m. Imagine not streaming on Thursday. Just you wait. Just you wait for next Thursday. Just you wait. No, next week I'll be back on my usual schedule. I don't have anything fucking me up next week. Unless, but, you know. But anyway, how was everybody else's day? Anything exciting to report? Were we sufficiently foolish on this lovely Friday? Or was it just me? How are we doing? Tell me about your day. Because we are going to yap a little bit, and then I'm going to continue Death and Taxes. I know I said that I was going to, like, leave it up to a vote, but this is my tent. We're playing Death and Taxes. Very goofy and silly today. Hell yeah. Gold star. The adult drinky may fuck you up next week. Oh, yeah, huh? Well, maybe. 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 We'll see. We shall see. I was very silly. I beat up my friend Mochi. Oh, violence. Much violence. We love a good rivalry. Best friend rivalry, one of those situations. Who's the Naruto and who's the Sasuke? Very foolish, 6 out of 10. That's like mediocre foolish. Mildly... I don't know a word off the top that begins with M that's like synonymous with whimsical. Where's my fucking thesaurus? Hold on. Let's see. Flipping to W. We haven't watched Naruto. Fucking kids these days. Back in my day, we watched Naruto every day at 4:30 after school, and then on Saturdays we would all go to the park and we'd beat each other up behind the abandoned shack, throwing foil shurikens and kunai at each other. Mystical, magical. Let's see. I literally have a thesaurus in my hands. Let's see. Whimsy. It better fucking be in here. No, not whiskey. Whimsy. Whimsical. Here we go. Any M words? There's chimerical, actually. Didn't know that that was... Didn't know that that was a word synonymous with, whimsical. Chimerical. Yeah, there's fanciful, capricious, notional, eccentric, quixotic, whichever. Fickle, fitful, inconsistent. Well, I wouldn't say that. Erratic, changeable, chimerical. None of those begin with M. You've also never watched Naruto? Oh my god. Oh my goodness, running like them because you swore it made you run faster. It's so hard to run with your arms behind your back like that. It's so difficult. And then you just kind of end up looking real funny because your shoulders want to sway to off-put the balance of your natural running motion, so you just kind of look like your arms are flopping in the wind behind you. It's very silly. I don't know, back in the day, like, you got made fun of severely for watching anime. We aren't at Ned's like you, fool. Are you sure about that? We aren't at Ned's. Then it became popular after I graduated. Dude. Just type slower. But, no. Anime, you were, like, ostracized from every social circle. If anyone knew you watched anime. Didn't even matter what it was. It could have been fucking Pokemon. Which, like, back in the day, you didn't really make the connection that, like, Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh! Were really, like, anime. But, like, you know, you watch Dragon Ball Z, even. Rave Master was popular for a while. Obviously Naruto. Which really, like, pushed anime into, like, a more acceptable state, because Naruto was so popular. But, you know. I type, like, 19 words, like, a minute. You could do to type, like, 8. Banished, shunned, even. Maybe it's all the Cheeto dust on your fucking fingers. You're skipping letters, because the dust prevents you from the, touchscreen, you know, detection. But no, it was very different, like, even just a decade ago with anime. I'm using a laptop, and you're still fucking up this bad? Congratulations, I guess. I don't know, but I never really gave a shit about other people's opinions. TB fucking H. I was like, dude, I brought my Yu-Gi-Oh deck to school for like 3 years. And I would just play Yu-Gi-Oh with people. And the second I figured out someone liked Yu-Gi-Oh, or I would hear him mention a card, I like locked on Kill Bill style, and I was like, you like Yu-Gi-Oh? Would you like to see my deck? Look at all my... I had a lady magician, a dark magician girl, who, she was in Japanese. I had a Japanese dark magician girl card. It got fucking stolen from me because some kid on the playground wanted to look at my deck, and they fucking ran off with it. I lost like half my cool cards. One of my friends at the time, he had just given me Slifer the Sky Dragon too. That day. That fucking day. And it got stolen out of my deck. And you didn't beat him up. I don't even know where he went. His fucking friend found me, who I'd never seen before in my life, and was like, here, my friend told me to give your deck back to you. And I was like, where's the rest of it? Like, they literally stole half the goddamn cards out of it. I was like, dude, where is he? Where's your friend? And he was totally, he was like, oh, he left. Oh, I don't know. Never seen those kids before in my fucking life, and I didn't see them afterwards either. I'm not even sure they went to my school. They might have just even been in just like the after-school babysitting program. Like, I don't know. I never saw him again. Beat his friend up. At the time, well, I mean, I'm really not prone to violence. I would beat someone up now. But when I was, like, in 4th grade, I was like, why would I beat somebody up? That seems like a lot of work for me. I've always been very self-concerned. But no, that was very disappointing, my fucking cards. I still have most of my Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Speaking of, who's your favorite Pokemon? It is a dead tie between Kabuto and, Kabutops. Both of them. Welcome, Rin! Has anyone watched the anime Moonrise? No, I haven't. Oh, fuck. Okay. Stand by. Step on you. There you go. Well, thank you for the bits. Did my tomatoes not get thrown? Everything breaks around here. Hold on, let me step on you. Hope you're having a lovely day. I sure am. I got a new microphone. Yay! Did my tomatoes not go off? Are these bitches working? F9. Oh. Thank you for the headbands. They're working fine. Oh, maybe, you know what? Maybe I didn't hear it because I'm not wearing my earbuds. That'd fucking do it. Can't hear a damn thing without my earbuds. I can't be seen without my glasses. What about 7 Deadly Sins? I literally have a 7 Deadly Sins tattoo. Thank you. My life is complete. I'm so glad. Yeah, I literally have a 7 Deadly Sins tattoo. My hat! Which... I don't think we can hear the tomato noises. You can't. Because I muted the desktop audio. It should be fine now, though. Here, I'll throw tomatoes at myself to make up for it. Oh, it's on cooldown. You have to wait 16 seconds. Loser. I don't care about your opinion. You're like 12. And you can't spell. You got 6-7 in your name. You expect me to take your opinion seriously? You're lovely. Okay, free tomatoes. I'm not 12. But no. I just act like it. At least you can admit it. But no. 6-7 number is odd. It sure is. I liked 7 Deadly Sins up until, well, according to Netflix, it's Season 3, but really it's just Season 2, because Netflix likes to categorize the OVAs between Season 1 and 2 as Season 2. But, if we're going by Netflix, Season 4 and 5 were absolute fucking ass. Absolute garbage. Got the brain of a 13-year-old boy. My sister got a beanbag chair today, and she was telling my dad that she's getting this gigantic fucking beanbag chair, and he's like, oh, a Venus bag chair. Like, I giggled so fucking hard. 56-year-old man. Anyway. A Venus bag chair. Funny how we're in the same room, Mochi, but you can't tell me that Tipo my face. You want to try that again? I like the first season a lot. I liked, well, like I said, I liked it up until like season 4/5. Your dad is as old as my dad. Whoa, their dad aged. Yeah, my dad just turned 56. His birthday was the end of last month. But I feel like 7 Deadly Sins gets a lot of shit for no reason. Because people harp on like the people harp on the fan service and they're like, oh, the fan service is shit. It's like, but you could like, have you ever seen an anime before in your whole life? Like, even just one. Even just one. At all. It's at, like... It's fine to not like the trope, but to shit on an entire anime simply because there's fan service in it is very, like, new gen. And it just goes to show that you have not watched probably anything more than My Hero Academia. I think the anime is just fan service, but it's actually really good. It is really good. I'd like to read the manga just to, like, get the full, like, breadth of the story as it was meant to be told. Just because the anime fell off so hard. I like Bond. I don't really remember the name. No, I have his tattoo. I have, like, his emblem. It's in the same location. It's on my torso. I got the, Fox Sin of Greed emblem. Even My Hero has fan service. Exactly, but, like, you know, they'll fucking defend that, I'm sure. Like, all anime like you'll be hard pressed to find an anime that doesn't have something that can be called fan service. Truly. The only one that I can really think of that doesn't is Full Metal Alchemist, but that's because it's an absolute masterpiece. Even the original didn't have fan service, but that's just not the kind of story it is. But it's like, it's everywhere. But it's not necessarily, like, again, focusing on the fan service and being like, oh, the whole anime shit, throw the whole thing out. It's like, are you unintelligent, perhaps? Do you also have a little puritanist conniption tantrum when you go to the grocery store and you see a woman in a bikini on a sports magazine, by chance? Like, it's a ridiculous level of dismissiveness. And it's not very fair to judge the anime by its boobs, as it were. Kind of just have to look past it. And, like, I don't know. What did I watch recently? Because there's certain types of fan service in anime where the fan service, it almost doesn't even matter. Like, great comparison is using Seven Deadly Sins, because, like, it's kind of in your face a lot. You see it a lot. There's always panty shots. Like, look at the way the women are drawn, but you can also look at One Piece for the way the women are drawn. So, like, there's things like that where the fan service is really played up both anatomically and with, like, the panty shots and the boob shots and all these things. But in certain settings, in certain anime, it doesn't really disrupt the flow of what's going on, if that makes sense. It fits right in. It doesn't really distract from whatever the fuck is happening. And then you have anime where their fan service does distract, and that is when it is shit. And that is when I feel it's fair to judge an anime based on the fan service, when it takes you out of the moment and you're like, okay, that was just actually unnecessary, because that's a distraction. Like, because it's not even really the plot. Like, I was watching, have any of you seen Noragami? Like, have any of you seen Noragami? Because I watched it last year. No, sorry. It's like 20-something episodes. It's only got 2 seasons. No. Oh, damn it. Noragami, it was, like, I loved the premise of it. Thank you for the head pats. I loved the premise of Noragami. It had been on my watch list for a very long time. Didn't know the first thing about it, but there was just something about the way one of the characters were designed that caught my eye. I was like, that looks really interesting. I would like to watch that one day. It's essentially playing into the belief that, like, there's a god for everything in Japanese culture. Like, even the most innocuous things, there's always a god, there's always a spirit, there's always a yokai, there's always something representative for that thing. There's gods for everything. So Noragami is about a god who's trying to get believers, and who's trying to gain faith and gain power so that he gets followers and people believe in him and they build a shrine for him to worship him, because that's very important to gods. And it kind of, like, it touches on like isolation, and since he's, like, such an unknown god, and, like, how things are harder for him because he doesn't have a shrine, because he's not being worshipped, therefore he doesn't have a home. So it's like there's a lot of themes that kind of touch on, again, isolationism, the depression, loneliness, self-destruction, things like that. It's a very well-written anime, and I very much liked the themes in Noragami. However, the protagonist, I don't even remember the girl's name, she kind of stumbles into a friendship with the god, and, like, in the first episode, for instance, she got hit by a car, right? And she has a quote-unquote near-death experience, which is how she runs into the god. And then she's brought to the hospital, her father's a doctor, so she's got a private room and everything, and she's like, there's been no sexiness, no nothing, everything is correctly anatomically portioned. Like, There's not a damn thing out of place here. And she's in the hospital room, and her dad goes to, like, check her heartbeat with, like, the stethoscope. And so, you know, obviously her shirt is pulled open, and she's wearing, like, the most hyper-realistic rendered white, lacy, delicate bra. And it's just like, why is that like that? It takes you out of the fucking moment. Because that's very clearly supposed to be, like, that's very clearly fan service. And then you forget that this is that kind of anime, because it's not that kind of anime at all, until, like, she kicks something, and for some reason her entire skirt is blown up, so you can see her incredibly rendered, once again, blindingly white, delicate, lacy panties. And it's like, dude, come on. Now I can't focus on, like, the comedic moment, because that fan service has taken me out of the funny moment. And that's when it's shit. Sounds like it could be good. It is good, I just wish it didn't have the fan service elements, because it does wreck the moment. But there's plenty of anime where the fan service doesn't wreck the moment. So, like, again, Seven Deadly Sins, I feel like, succeeds in somehow never wrecking the moment. Probably because they put it in appropriate locations, like, they don't ruin the mood. Have you played any Hoyoverse games? Oh yes. Tons. Tons. Fate also has fan service, but in a way that doesn't really take you out of the moment either. So, like, it really just depends on the execution. But not all fan service is bad. And not all fan service is good. But on which is your favorite Hoyoverse game? Oh, that's a good question. I've played Zenless, Genshin, and Star Rail. This model was kind of designed based on Sampo, at least in the eyebrows and the color of my hair. When I started making shorts, actually, when I started doing, like, promotion and stuff on YouTube, one of the very first things I was compared to was a mix between Venti from Genshin and Boot Hill. And I was like, Boot Hill? I was like, I guess I can see it. Boot Hill's name pops up a lot. But, I also saw Sampo and Boot Hill. Plenty of comparisons to Venti, but, like, I forget that he exists. Venti was the furthest thing from my mind. Sampo Koski. I love Sampo. I am a Sampo defender. I see the Venti. It's the brown and it's the green. Well, I guess and the dark blue. But, like, I don't know, it's just nice colors. But no, I'm peacock themed, not wind themed. Not even bard themed. Sampo and Boot Hill's love child. Can you imagine? Dude, Sampo... I feel so bad whenever the game wants me to hate him. I'm like, no, dude, I would let this guy scam me. Like... I would let him scam me. On purpose. Just so I could, like, spend more time with him. Because he'll think I'm so gullible and so easy. I'll be like, oh... Sampo... You want to hang out with me? He's so silly, not to mention those hip windows. Truly! One of my earliest clips that I ever had when streaming was, I met Sampo for the first time, and I said, he's captivated me mind, body, and whole. Chai, if you're still here, you were there for that one. I love his hip windows. I wanna bite his hips. Gonna wash my hands, have a lot of Vaseline on them. Oh yeah, from we got it. We get you. Want him to think I'm easy because I would be for him. Yes, exactly. But I'm not sure what my favorite Hoyoverse game would be. If no bite, why holes to bite? Exactly! He's so biteable! But I'm also just a fan of his characterization because he's so fucking capable and he knows he's capable, but he doesn't want you to know that he's capable. And I love how we kind of get glimpses of that every now and again, but he just plays himself up to be somebody who's unreliable so that no one suspects him, and that's so fucking kick-ass. I love a character like that. But at one point, Genshin was my favorite Hoyoverse game, and at one point, Honkai was my favorite Hoyoverse game. I don't think Zenless ever managed to take the top spot, but I'd say Honkai and Genshin are kind of even. Well, welcome Aztec Sparkle. Hoping we get more of him in the game and a 5-star version. Dude, every day of my life, I wake up and I'm like, Sampo 5-star win. But, early on in Genshin, for the first handful of years, I was really good. I was really into the story, and I'd play it every single day, and I was so excited, and I was really super into it. And then, I think I've talked about it before, I kind of fell off, after I beat Fontaine, because the story just, it bored the ever-living fuck out of me. And I don't know why people insist that Fontaine was the best storytelling in the entirety of Genshin. It was the shittiest. Literally, Notlan was better than Fontaine, and nobody can change my mind. Sorry I'm late. No worries. We yap before we game. But, no, because by then, like, my friend told me what you said, / did, and no, it's not what you think. Oh, yeah, you'd gone already? Vaseline hands? You're dorking it. I was there for HSR creation. I was in Genshin for Fontaine, though I never did quests. F. No, Genshin, I enjoyed everything leading up to Fontaine. Mixing stuff into slime. Where are ya? Is that what he calls it? Let me step on you. And then I'll ramble more. Slime. Exactly. What kind of slime? There's gotta be a more efficient way to step on you guys. There has to be. I'll figure it out. But no, the Genshin story was great. Up until a point. And then, by the time you got to Fontaine, I think the game was like at least 3 or 4 years old at that point. And... is that the cape or hair? Good question. Is my cape on? No, that's my hair. That's my hair. I could put the cape on. There. Now my cape's on. I don't usually wear it, because it blocks my luxurious locks. You have long hair. Sure do! Sure do. It's like my peacock train. Long hair, though, it's amazing. Can you imagine how much I spend on shampoo and conditioner each week? It's insane! Too much, indeed. There's no way I just noticed the Rapunzel. Really? My hair's so long! Did you think that I had shoulder-length hair? $67. Yeah, per bottle. I thought it was a second cape. Okay. That's funnier. I have 2 capes. One made of incredibly long and durable strands of protein that sprouts from my scalp. The other's made of some glittery fabric. Inventing new fashion looks, diva. Oh yeah, but anyway, I was talking about Genshin and why I don't play it much anymore. I just got tired of being strung along. Essentially. Because the whole plot, for those who don't know, it's you and your twin sister are separated. You travel to different worlds, and you get separated on your way, traveling to a new one, by someone you assume to be a god equivalent. So you land, but you don't know where your twin is. So you are searching this world to try to find them, and you just kind of end up stumbling into, obviously, the lives of the people who inhabit this world. You go on your own adventure, but you're trying to find your sister, and more importantly, you're trying to get in contact with the gods of each of these nations to ask them, hey, do you know this god who I fought with? Because maybe they know what happened to my twin. And then you just kind of fall further into, like, the issues that each nation is facing. You learn about, like, this worldwide, essentially, criminal organization, and you will spoiler alert, but the game's been out for, what, 5 years? You had time. You learn that your sister, or your brother, you learn that your twin is the leader of something called the Abyss Order, which is like some super ancient magical eviler organization separate from the one that you knew before, and your sibling leads it, and you are essentially enemies now. But your sibling is not giving you the information why they're doing this, why you should let them do this, and you see the destruction that this order is causing, and it just kind of, you have tough decisions every now and again, or at least you're led to believe that you're supposed to be having tough decisions because it's your sibling who's in charge of this, but they don't actually follow through on any of those tough decisions, so that's part of the gripe. But there's also this looming disaster that took place 500 years ago that you're trying to search for information for because it directly relates to you and your twin, and every single person you fucking talk to, there's an excuse for why they won't give you the information. Venti is just like, he just ignores the question. You can't ask him. At all. Because he's, like, sad, I guess. Which, whatever, dude. Buck up. It's been 500 fucking years. Get over it. Then you ask the guy, like, the oldest god, and he's like, listen, I'm the god of contracts. I made a contract with all the other gods that we would not tell anybody about this, so I, being the god of contracts, cannot break the contract, even though I really want to tell you. So it's like, okay, I respect you, Mr. Grandpa. I guess that's fine. I'll find my answer somewhere else. You go to the third nation. She wasn't there. Her twin was there, and her twin died. She's got no fucking clue what went on for the disaster. You move on to the fourth nation, and the god who was there before sacrificed herself to make sure that her people were not going to die in the apocalypse, so the one that's there, was literally not born until after the disaster struck in the first place. So she doesn't have any answers either. By this point, you have met a companion who knew your sister, who traveled with your sister, who saw your sister, or your twin, sorry. I play the male twin, so the sister is, you know, the enemy for me. He traveled with her, he got to know her for many years. He's immortal, and he saw her kind of like fall down this path that led her to where she is now, to lead this dark order, and he's trying to like actively work against them because he too has firsthand seen and has more experience than you do with dealing with the absolute horrible level of violence and destruction that these people are trying to create about the world. And he promises you every single time that you run into him, okay, I'll tell you more about your sister. Just help me with this thing first. Okay, I'll tell you about the order. I'll tell you about where I've been. I'll tell you about what I'm working on. Just help me with this thing first. And then you help him with the thing, and then you go to sleep, because he's like, I'll tell you in the morning when we wake up. Then you wake up in the morning, he fucking left in the middle of the night. You get no answers. Welcome, Drama Waffles. Like, you get no answers from this man. Whatsoever. So by the time I got to Fontaine, which is the 5th nation. I'm like, cool. Can I get, literally, I've been playing this game for 3, maybe even 4 years at this point. Can I get a smidgen, a thread, a hint of, like, literally any information? Because at this point, I, as the player, have been strung along. And there's nothing keeping me here anymore. The protagonist of the video game, the twin that I am playing, just keeps getting roped into shit that he continues to state he's not interested in solving, but then they kind of, like, remove his agency and they remove his character by continuing to involve him in this shit anyway, and he doesn't fucking get... He doesn't get any information either, so why... What reason does he have to continue his journey? Therefore, what reason do I have to continue that journey? A hint of information or hit me with a truck to end my suffering. Exactly. And then, like, after I beat the Fontaine story, I was like, you know what, that's a fucking enough. Because the god that you're dealing with the whole time, turns out that that's not actually the god. It was some human that she kind of appointed to fake being the god, which in itself is very tragic. I enjoyed what they did with that character because it's kind of like she was not built for immortality, but it was thrust upon her and she didn't have a choice. So, like, how do you wrestle with that when your mind is not built for that? Because she's just a human person, she's not a god. So, like, I enjoyed the tragedy of that, but the problem was, there are characters who are not the protagonist, who deal with the actual god behind the scenes, and the protagonist never fucking learns that information. You, the player, learn that information, because you, the player, get to see those cutscenes, but that information is never once passed on to the protagonist. The protagonist just kind of like, okay, well, the god's not a god, the god's a human, I guess I'm going to Notlan next. Like, there's no fucking closure for you, the player, you who went through all of this. For the twin who was here to deal with all that shit, they never even got close to the god, which was the entire point of coming to the nation in the first place, and then you don't get it, and they're just kind of like, oh, okay, I'll move on. Next stop on the map. Not a hint of fucking lore. Not about the Archon, not about your sister, not about the Abyss, not about the fucking Harbingers, nothing. Absolutely nothing. Are you feeling happy? I love story-based games, and when a story-based game doesn't provide story, because that's what infuriates me about it, they're telling you that they're going to give you this involved, this deep, this super all-encompassing, heavily connected, rich, meaningful, emotional story, and they never fucking deliver on it. Not once. You get to Notlan, which I did play only after it, like, was over, and I just played it all at once. People said it was shit. I actually enjoyed it quite a bit. Do you know why? Because there was lore there, but you had to wait 6 fucking years of playing the game in order to get a smidgen of lore. This is the whole point of a story-based game. Exactly! Yeah, we're talking about Genshin, and what made me not play anymore. And they just weren't delivering on a single fucking thing. Ever. In any way. And then I remember after Notlan finished, and they did kind of give you a little bit of lore here and there about questions that you did have the whole fucking time, and it's just like they deliver it like it's common knowledge. It's like, what do you mean? You had these answers just sitting here in your back pocket, and this entire nation of people knows that this is just normal history. Are you telling me that not a single fucking person in the rest of the planet knew this information? So then it just becomes unrealistic. So, and then the real kick in the nuts was before this new nation, Nod Cry, which I had not stepped foot in, the YouTube account dropped like 5 lore videos, something like that, just kind of like all at once, about everything leading up to this nation, about this nation, characters in this nation. And it's like, cool, so you had all of this the whole time and you couldn't let like a smidgen of it out at all? You just kept it to yourself? For what? Because now you've lost so many people, we're not interested anymore. I literally don't even want to go watch the lore dump because you strung me along for so long I don't care about it anymore. So, I will never play that game. It's fun. It's just, keep your expectations low because they don't fucking deliver on anything. And they've also made a habit of retconning information in most recent story updates, which I'm not a fan of. I have the memory of an elephant, and elephants never forget. You had some emotes, or you're still waiting on the others? Twitch denied the piss emote. So that one, I fixed it, and we're awaiting review for that one, but it seems like the goofball spin and sad are the only ones who are, like, working. Because I was interested in the lore. The lore, like, on a surface level, it goes really, really hard, and there's some really kick-ass and also really tragic elements of the lore. And that kept me there for a long time. I just wish they would have fucking given it to you when they promised they were gonna give it to you. So it's still a good story, and if you're in it for the story, like, just bum rush the main story quests, and you'll have a great time. Especially because you don't have to wait, like, 6 months between main story quests anymore. I'm sure it's a lot more straightforward and palatable now. But, like, keep your expectations a little bit low, because they're not gonna give you everything that they say they're gonna give you. The only two vibes we really need. Yep, spinning for joy and then crying. Welcome, Pendrema Karade. Pen. Pondre. Makarade. Machi. How do I pronounce your name? I could call you Pen. English letters make so many sounds. Welcome. I'm gonna steal your mac and cheese waffles. Not my mac and cheese waffles. I had mac and cheese the other night. I had cereal for dinner tonight, though. Pendre McHarold. Oh, look at that. I didn't even see Harold in your name. This is like a Rindemunking situation again. Do you agree the inhalers are Lorax type stuff with the pay for air? Not necessarily. Inhalers have a very specific purpose. I had an inhaler once, which I received for the stupidest of reasons. Fake air. I mean, technically it's fake air, but, like, not in a Lorax kind of way. If it was a Lorax kind of way, then, like, everyone would have fake air because it's seen as a commodity that everyone must have. Like dishwashers. Not our fault our lungs don't work. Got them premium lungs, so I wasn't blessed with the full DLC. I got, last summer, I got a really bad sickness. They have to prescribe you an inhaler. Yeah, it is like, it has a purpose. You can't just go buy a fucking inhaler. Medicated air. Preemie, not premium. You with your spelling errors, I try to do you a solid, and you take it from me. Whatever. Only liquids for you from now on. I got really, really sick with something last year. It was like the spring mystery sickness that was going around. And dude, it was so fucking awful. I've never been that sick in my whole life. I don't even know what it was. I was sick for like 6 weeks. I'm still kind of gunky about it. I was congested, I had a cough, I completely lost my voice for weeks. I couldn't speak above a whisper. And if I spoke above a whisper for like more than 3 sentences, I would have violent coughing fits. It was absolutely insane. No medicine was really helping. I couldn't sleep laying down anymore. Get good at typing, Cheetos. But no, I couldn't sleep laying down because the very gravity of laying down would make me cough. So I had to sleep sitting up. It was a terrible time. I've never been that sick in my whole life, but it was particularly because it always felt like I had a tickle in my throat, like I had to cough even when I didn't. And it was like super phlegmy without actually having any phlegm in there. It was a very interesting or very unique sickness because I felt congested. I felt like I could cough something up, but there was nothing to cough up. But the one night, I woke up in the middle of the night to have a regular scheduled coughing fit at 3:30 in the morning, as it was normal by then. And it was quite scary because I finished coughing and then I literally could not breathe. Like, I'm trying to breathe, and because when you swallow, there's a little flap that prevents or that closes your lungs temporarily so that the spit goes down your esophagus and not into your lungs, right? I forget what it's called. But yeah, it closes when you swallow, and it opens back up in order to facilitate your breathing again as soon as you're done with the swallowing motion. Mine didn't open back up. It was literally, I felt like I was pushing against a wall when I tried to either breathe out or breathe in. And I could not physically breathe for about a minute and a half. And it was very scary. Because I was like, cool. Am I gonna fucking asphyxiate at 3 in the morning? Because I got sick with something? Like, it was ridiculous. Like, it was... Because I didn't have anything in my throat. I wasn't coughing anything up. It was just the little flap didn't open up again. And I could, like, feel it was tense. Like, it literally just didn't open back up. And I was like, that's not fucking great at all. So, I was kind of like, okay, I know what to do in the event that I start choking. Do I need to begin, like, windpipe opening maneuvers? Like, it was literally like going into survival mode, and it was like, okay, I know how much time I have before it becomes an emergency. So let's give it another try, let's relax, like, just totally kicked into the logical survival mode of like, okay, I can't breathe, but I have time before it becomes a problem. Relax, see if it undoes itself. And then it didn't, and I was like, okay, cool, awesome. Just running through the motions of, like, what to do in that situation. And then, the only way that I could get it to stop was I would put water in my mouth. I forget how I figured this out. I went to go take a sip of water, and I spit it out. And when I spit it out, I was able to exhale. And then I was like, okay, cool. Like, I can exhale now, so don't swallow again. Because swallowing was the issue that blocked it up in the first place. So it was just an exquisite amount of self-control. And I would have started panicking. I did for a minute, but then it was like, okay, if this really is going to be a problem, I know what to do in a situation where I start choking on something. So you should always be aware, always look up what to do. Because you never know when it might come in handy. But no, so I was like, okay, if I could just exhale a little bit, don't swallow because it'll close the flap again. And then because I was able to exhale, I was then able to inhale again, but I could only inhale through my nose. And then I had to breathe out through my mouth until it opened up all the way and I could breathe a normal amount. But it literally sounded like I was wheezing the whole time. Not very comfortable, and I wasn't getting a whole lot of air, but I was breathing. And it would be like that for 3 weeks. So I went to the urgent care, and I was like, listen, doc. I was talking in a whisper the whole time. I was like, haven't had my voice for a few weeks. This is what happens when I cough. Sometimes I literally can't breathe. And I think that they just misinterpreted what I was saying. Because, like, it wasn't a feeling of not being able to breathe. It was, I literally could not. And I said that. I was like, it's not a feeling of I can't. It's not a feeling of wheezing. It's not like air hunger. It's not any of that. It's, I literally, it's not happening. Literally, doctor. It's not fucking happening. And they prescribed me an inhaler. They prescribed me an inhaler, which you have to inhale in order to use, when I couldn't fucking do that. And I was like, how is this gonna help me if I can't breathe? And they were like, oh, just try it. And I'm like, no. Like, you have to breathe in. And when this happens, I literally can't breathe in. Like, I can't, like, I don't think you're understanding. Like, I'm not exaggerating. I'm not being dramatic. It's, I literally can't breathe because the muscle didn't open back up, my lungs are cut off, my windpipe is not functioning. I can't inhale, and you're prescribing me an inhaler. And they were like, oh, just try it anyway. And then if it's still happening in a week, come back. I was like, come back? Come back? I did not go back. I just kind of fucking dealt with it. And then I got chronic laryngitis. Which was awesome. I was sick for like 3 fucking months, dude. I'm still kind of gunky from it. I don't think I'll ever fully recover. So when I clear my throat, that's because of the gunkiness that I can't get rid of from the mystery sickness of 2025. That doesn't sound good. No, it was ass. I couldn't stream for 3 months. Life was awful. But I'm okay now. If you can't tell from my exuberance. But also, it's kind of why after, like, because I'm sure you guys have heard it, if you stick around for especially the 5-hour streams, after around, like, the 3-hour mark, my voice gets really tired. That's because of the chronic laryngitis. Because it's still there. Pneumonia 5 times in 5 years? Jesus Christ. I've never had pneumonia. Doesn't sound great. Also, condolences for your lungs, Cheetos. Hold on, I'm opening my door. My door? My window. My wall door. It's really hot in here. I was a sickly child. I was the pinnacle of health. I was a peacock. I played soccer a lot when I was a kid. I played soccer for 7 years. Fun fact. And then my mom just didn't sign me up one year. And I was like, Mom, when's soccer practice start? And she was like, what do you mean? I was like, when's soccer practice? When does the season start? And she was like, oh, I didn't sign you up because I didn't think you wanted to play. And I was like, I've literally been playing soccer every single summer of my entire life. Like, why would I not want to play soccer? And she was like, oh, well, it already started, so you can't sign up. I was like, oh, soccer. All the allergies, asthma, and clumsy. All 3? Damn. Goodness gracious. No wonder you're a VTuber. She is glass. God. Hold on, I'm gonna mute. I'm gonna take a drink of water. Also, an ad is starting in like 10 seconds. You will be banished to the Shadow Realm. Can't even touch grass? Wow. That's unfortunate. Also, I haven't heard Loud Neighbor come home yet. I'm so eager for once so that we can test my awesome microphone. When's my ad starting? Twitch! You need Loud Neighbor. I know! He's usually home by now. Well, it is Friday. Maybe he went somewhere else first instead of coming home. Is Loud Neighbor okay? Yeah, I don't hear his massive fucking vehicle. He doesn't have a massive vehicle. He is just like a regular car. It's like a two-door car that he just made loud because he's a car person. There's the ad. I have a goal to be more literate. That's a good goal. I think everyone should strive for such things. I need to read more. Speaking of literacy. Very interesting thing that I've noticed, if you go long enough without, like, regularly reading, like, enough, you start to forget how to spell things because you're not seeing it anymore. It's like, I've noticed it a little bit. I'm like, why am I having trouble spelling inconvenience? I've known how to spell this word my whole fucking life. Well, it's because I'm not reading anything that's not on the internet, and the internet is full of idiots. They're not using the word inconvenience. They're not using the word superfluous. They're not using the word philosophy, halopilification. Like, I gotta read more. You called the ad. That's not very cool. I don't know, man. Pays the bills. Sort of. It helps. This is true, reading is very important. I love reading, I just have not left enough time in my day to accommodate for it. Also, my vision is starting to go. I need glasses. Reading has started to hurt my eyes. Mostly because I haven't treated my eyes well. I tend to focus on really, really tiny details in a really, really close proximity. And it just kind of, it strains your eyes without realizing. And I've just done that so much over the years with like sewing and cosplaying and crafting and stuff like that. It's just worn out my eyes. So now reading kind of strains my eyes, so I need glasses. I need to visit the optometrist. Get my vision looked at. Just started a book called Muscles and Monsters. Ooh, what's it about? Is it sexy? Or is it like a normal book? What kind of book is it? The people want to know. Of course, that's the name. And I think we're gonna get into Death and Taxes here after the ad's over. As well. We've been here for over an hour. But we'll wait. Is everybody back from ad jail? It's about a lady who owns a bakery and a werewolf dude, oh boy, that owns a gym, and they supposedly fall in love, and I think, fuck, thank God. What else is the purpose of a werewolf? If not to fuck it. Game idea? Story time? Like, is story time the name of the game, or are you asking me to tell lore? Step on you again? You gotta say something. You gotta give me your username to step on. Enter the chat, Rin Demon King. For I cannot step on you otherwise. Welcome, Goofball 67, to the court of fools. You're gonna fit right in, pal. You're gonna fit right in. Welcome. My favorite redeem now. Awesome. Alright, it's time to step on you. There. Excellent. I made it this name to anger Fallout 76 streamers. That's so funny. Did that kill you to say their name? No. I was just like, the dedication of people these days. It's admirable. But, 6-7, you came at a good time. We were just about to jump into Death and Taxes. Because I've been yapping for about an hour now, so I feel it's only appropriate. You remind me of a Miraculous Ladybug villain. I haven't watched Miraculous in so long. I'm doing research. I looked up the peacock. Is that what made you think? Is that why is that why? Who's the dad? Voiced by Keith Silverstein? Hawkmoth? He was neat. Yeah, kinda. The Peacock Charm one. Gabriel's assistants. I don't know why I was gonna type in Gabriel's assistants. I don't think that would help me much. Go to the wiki. I'm an adult. Don't ask me about anything. Stupid fucking wiki. I know more than you. Characters. Villains. Villains. Gabriel. Okay. I don't know what I'm looking for. I don't know why I'm here. Typing ASMR. Only when, unavoidable. Who am I looking for? Does this assistant have a name? Nathali? It's probably not how you pronounce it. Ah, there she is. Thanks to no help from my find bar. Hold on, I'm scrolling. Oh, yeah, yeah! Yeah, that was the Google result. Shit. I should rewatch Ladybug. I only saw the first 2 seasons. I like her eyes when she's, an evil peacock. With the purple scleras. Very cool! Very cool. Alright. Let's play Death and Taxes. Are we ready? Are we ready? I think there's a new season of the show. It seemed very popular. Wouldn't surprise me. I'm switching screens. Okay. Why am I so... Oh, right. I moved... Right. We're gonna be in several different... I'm gonna keep this where it is. Because we will be moving up here. In just a second. Ready as ever? Hell yeah. For those who were not here last time, Death and Taxes is not a video game about taxes. At least so far. I am a Grim Reaper working a desk job, and my job is to decide who lives or dies. Yes, it is about death. It is a narrative-based game where my decisions matter. I must judge people based on rules at the beginning of each shift, and at the end of every shift, I go to my boss, and he tells me whether I did a good job or whether I did a shit job, and what to expect for the future. And in the last episode, I earned my boss's trust, and turns out that he has been slowly inching the world towards something called, what was it? The Great Dying, or something like that? Where everyone in the world dies because Fate is tired of doing his job and he just wants to chill out, so naturally he just wants to kill everyone and get it all over with. So, I was such a good employee that he trusted me with his scheme. So, we'll see what happens this time. I'm a very good employee, but we're over here for reasons you will see shortly. Yes. The legs, indeed. Continue day 15. Okay, so there's my boss. His name's Fate, but I can't go there anymore. You were a man, and you gave the soul... Wait, you gave the soul of the two to the cat? Oh, I did give something to the cat. And I bought things from Mortimer's. Mac and cheese is too buttery? That sucks. I don't know what new item I bought. Oh, right, I bought the Egyptian thing. I wanna continue to be Cthulhu. I think that's the only thing I got, though. It's bedtime. It's very loud for me. Hold on. There's a volume knob on my mic, but I don't know which one it is. I think it's this one. Oh, that's up. That's down. Okay, cool. Oh, right, not to the office. Ooh, a visitor! Maybe it's just someone else, doing their work. Okay, let's put these away. We only have 4 people on our desk today! No news! No news? Okay. Look here, Grim. How about we try out some brand new methods of strengthening the equilibrium? I have great faith in these techniques of a more structural nature. Quota for the day is a total of 2 humans have to die. The humans on the opposite ends of the pile have to die. Yes, this may be the key. Great. Now, what this? This is supposed to, like, help me somehow, but I don't know what it does. Other than, like, deeply. Drowned it in shredded cheese. I see. Okay, well this guy's gotta die, and then this guy's gotta die. That seems pretty fucking simple. Should we be blind, or should we read? Juan's a retired diplomat. Juan Alejandro Dominguez. Juan worked as a diplomat in southern Palagua for over 20 years, spending his time drinking heavily. Good for him. Yet they were never called or recalled from the position. Then they decided for early retirement. These days they work as a yacht captain, taking tourists dolphin spotting off the coast of Malaya. They still drink like a sponge. He doesn't seem too bad, but, you know, probably gonna end horribly. And Wilton Singh, Wilton is he's a logistics coordinator. Wilton is a very proficient logistics coordinator. Their nickname at work is Smooth Operator. They also apply these skills to managing 2 separate secret families. Oh, I gotta go. Well, enjoy your mac and cheese. And thanks for coming by. I hope to see you in the future. We've got these guys who are not gonna be killed. We've got Iricker. He's an avid digital sports enthusiast who works at the office of Parallax Digital Sports League. They are also a death metal vocalist, passionate about getting the very best out of every performance. I like you. I'm glad that you don't have to die. And then Kathleen Holmes. Kathleen wrote a book on economic planning. Literally. The last 5 years, they have argued for a new way to organize and systemize labor and the production of resources, and for a different distribution of capital, which often revolves around renegotiating regulations and corporate oversight. Well, I mean, I'm a good employee. You must die. And you must die. That's what the boss says. So you have to live. And you have to live. And I guess we'll get... Oh. I got an achievement called This Is Fine, and it was drop the world parameter by 2 levels in 1 day. Oof! Oh, I see. Oh my. I'm understanding now. Shit! Well, I mean, I guess this is what the boss wants. Oh yeah, I gotta go get paid first.
Grim, my fellow colleague, I have been deliberating a matter. Perhaps you can be of assistance.
Sure, the cat's looking at me again.
Should I become a writer? I could write many compelling works of fiction. I am an antique, after all. I have much experience.
Sure, why not? That's not really my place to say, or shrug. Can't be any worse than some of the writers out there. Sure, why not?
Why not? Indeed. Why not? I shall continue my contemplation. But for now, it is time for daily feedback. Ah, all the files are in order. Excellent work. You are a testament to meticulousness.
Thank you, sir. Meow, the cat mutters, in contentment.
Well, off you go now. I must return to my deliberations.
Sure. That was an easy review. Not a fan of the color of the sky. I'm fairly certain that it's not usually that color. Maybe it's because I'm being evil. Back to work. Do your job, okay. Okay, cool, we got news this time. Let's see. The consequences of our actions. More power to the ultra corporations. It is the way of the future. They can build it. They will build it. Dozens of jobs lost after catastrophic cargo mismanagement. Woof. These two had no idea they were married to the same person until his funeral dispute. Retired diplomat dies of cirrhosis, declaims it was a life well spent before passing. Parents beware, death metal artists may be trying to summon demons. Ah, yes, another satanic panic. Market experts warn against investing in Yitcoin. Good night, fool. I'm gonna go play video games with my friend. Oh, yes, have a good time. Enjoy your gaming, both you and Mochi. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you both. Let's see. Oh yeah, look at this. Very chaotic. The whole globe is red. A fresh idea. I hope you're still well motivated from our performance discussion. We are trying out another new structural method. You will be required to demonstrate utmost precision. All humans in the bottom row have to die. Okay. Anderson has saved countless of businesses from going completely bankrupt, yet the only business they can't seem to save at all, for some unfathomable reason, is their spouse's DVD and CD rental shop. It just steers into failure all the time. I have to kill this guy? Oh, there's a priest over here. Don't worry, I'm still here just drawing and listening. You can't get rid of me that easy, unless I fall asleep. I mean, you're... What time is it for you? Almost midnight? Let's see. Sahira is a downtown bus driver. They're pulling double shifts to save money for opening a small vegan muffin shop. They can barely make it to the bathroom or eat during their breaks. When they get home, they collapse in exhaustion. I don't really want to kill these people. Colleen just quit their high-paying job after saving up a lot of money. Their goal was to get a large enough sum so that they don't have to work for several years. It's generally a nice enough plan. The main drawback being that to pull it off, you have to have a very high-paying job to begin with. Oh, I see Yitcoin in this one already, and it was a warning not to invest in Yitcoin. Do I really want to just full send doing what my boss tells me? Feruza is an avid investment enthusiast, spending all their waking hours tracking stock prices and buying and selling stocks randomly. Despite having zero knowledge of economics and no desire to learn, they keep successfully convincing people on social media to invest in Yitcoin. Jasweer gives a number of different mathematics lectures in the prestigious university over at the neighboring Altern. They dream of forming a ragtag group from their students and robbing casinos with a bunch of clever maths-related con methods. That's funny. Yataro is a former world champion swimmer who now coaches aspiring new swimmers. Although they hope their teenage offspring would take more interest in swimming, the youth is likely increasingly interested in theater production. That guy doesn't seem so bad. Rasa has tried to be a stalwart guide to the spiritually lost for over 40 years. They've always been open-minded towards philosophical criticisms, now in their old age are growing doubtful of religion in general. They're also suspicious of the fundamentalist dogma that's been slowly creeping into theology. I mean, they're not so bad, but like, these three people are totally innocuous. Well, I'm full sending him. Let's see what this creates. I'm so curious. Well, some things got better. Okay. It wasn't totally terrible.
Deathspawn, I have been ruminating on the humans. They vex me. Why do they exist? Their presence still seems unnecessary. Would it all not be simpler without them?
I still don't understand your goal. There could be alternatives, or maybe, but it's not our call to make. Or, yes, they should all go. Or, no, we need them. I guess it's not our call to make.
Perhaps. We do still hold some control over the levers.
I got doubts about your plan, though. What about alternatives? Or, I've already decided. Why even think about anything? These are two very stark opinions. I'm not really on board with either one. What to choose? What about alternatives?
Such as?
Oh, good. Throw it right back to me. Why can't we help the humans achieve more instead of destroying them? Or, well, let's just help them build some sort of utopian society, or, something? I can't actually think of anything. Well, the first answer and the second answer is, like, super obvious, so I guess something?
As I assumed. Not so simple, is it?
Yeah.
Well, I appreciated the discourse. Good night.
I didn't get my daily review.
Oh, right. Slipped my mind. Well, if it is that important to you. It seems you marked the proper amount of profiles. Well done, and all that. Now depart. I have things to contemplate.
He's becoming really distant. But I got paid. Things are very much not moving now. There's so much fire all over the place. gotta go take a visit to Mortimer's. Alright. Sports Center, newest swim disciple of Yataro aiming to reach world championship times. Every stroke brings him closer, coach notes. Good for him. Heir of the Suwa clan, chosen to star in the modern adaptation of Sean Lancett's play, The Tragedy of Wyler. Okay. A spree of bankruptcies strike the chocolate-producing and trading industry. Chocolate scarcity now in effect. What happened to us, Fady? You used to tell us everything. What are we anymore? After everything we've been through? Do you not trust me? My heart's breaking. Thousands of families impoverished after crash of Gitcoin prices, destroying all of their savings. QQ. Downtown traffic disrupted in a massive pileup. Anonymous donation revitalizes several universities. Cosmopolis hosting the basketball season final match. Tune in or cheer from the arena for the home crowd. Utopian Vision says, read our new article on the post-humanist perspectives for the future. That's an interesting one. Let's see. Life should not be too predictable. Do you not agree? We could use a little bit of alteration and alternation every so often. Interesting. Nice wordplay. Very like Edgar Allan Poe-esque almost. You just need to say those two things like 3 more times each, and then you're gonna be like a Poe impersonator. Anyway, and I've developed just the thing for it. Every other profile has to die. Every other. Okay. Well, let's start by, I guess, comparing the top one. Kyo has lived in 4 different countries, finally settling down at the Sunny County wine region, where they now work as a viticulturist. They enjoy fast food, cooking, and horse riding, and have 7 grandchildren who visit often. You seem pretty cool. There's nothing like the smell of freshly mined coal in the morning. At least that's what Angus believes. They consult politicians on all energy-related policies, always advocating for more drilling, more mining, more cutting. Clean energy is for losers, apparently. Well, I think I've made up my choice. You're gonna die, which means you live. And you live. Zachary can craft any glass sculpture, no matter how intricate. Their latest piece was a circle made of 19 interlinked Klein bottles as a gift to an inventor friend. Aside from working with glass, Zachary enjoys volleyball, where they're trying to learn 3D modeling software on their own. Good, we need more glass blowers in the world. Yusuf mostly stays at home raising their kid after the death of their spouse. Ouch, and he's about to die. It's been rough going both mentally and physically, but they're making do thanks to the support network of friends and family. I'm sorry, bro. I must follow my job. Masahige Lanzo! You again! Part-time scholar, part-time engineer, and part-time musician. Well, he died twice. Now he gets to fucking live. What is going on? A mobster. Wait. He lived. Okay, well, the mobster has to die. That's unfortunate. Don Fiorino tries to model themselves after the old mafia novels and films without realizing those stories are often made up by authors who had no connection or understanding of organized crime. Soon enough, they'll realize there is no honor codes or family bonds. Crime is just crime. This one lives. Osip, who started off as a student of sociology, is currently on the path of becoming the highest-scoring power forward in local college basketball history. Okay. When not training or studying, they often help out in the community. Good, you get to live. Which means Ivars is a futuristic, animal-friendly vegan and an adrenaline junkie on the road. They spend every minute working to be the best they can by studying, exercising, and working hard. Ivars lives life like it's the only one they have, which is accurate. Well, okay. We've raised some peace. There's a lot of pluses in the community, and whatever the tree means, probably nature. And then whatever the house means, infrastructure. World peace is not great, though. These are all interpretations. I don't know if they actually mean what they mean, but context clues are important. And that's what I'm assuming. Because the house will downgrade to like a hut when things get bad, so I assume it's like infrastructure.
Batten down the hatches. 'Tis a storm of sails.
I want the mask. Plague Doctor mask. Sporting a super stylish beak. The mask hails from an era of epidemics, where physicians with little to no medical expertise tried to alleviate the suffering of the inflicted. An ill omen, but it really fancies up my visage. Yes, by the Plague Doctor.
Didn't know I still had this beaked eyesore. I was at a gathering of some immensely wealthy idiots, where I saw an absolute buffoon wear this as professional attire. Just look at it! A weird long curve of a nose, and those stupid goggles. Ridiculous!
Ridiculous.
Had to have it. So we plundered the whole lot of them.
I love you, Mortimer.
Lest these smelled nice, for they soiled their trousers from fear. Then the mask came in real handy.
Thank God. I don't have enough room on my desk for a fucking cactus. Now hold on. The Infernal Illuminator reveals that which is deeply hidden. Once you've already made the choices and are passing through... Wait, once you've already made the choices and are passing through again, else it can't show much of anything because that's how things work. Okay, so it'll help me on my second run, I think? I'll buy
The
it.
face, the marble plate of yore. The arms melted from the cannons of a galleon. A socket, a shell of a ferocious sea monster. The shade made from the skull of the beast of Hogward. The coil bent from the thorns of a rose bush in Guyana. I, me drinking buddy, a master electrosmith, built this illuminator. He also loved to spark me drink and laugh gleefully when me whole jaw sizzled. Pranked him right back by knocking his teeth out.
Alright, I can't afford the cactus. Oh, we have a cloud and in our mirror again.
Grim, welcome. Remember when I told you of my idea to become an author? I think I have reached a conclusion.
Uh-huh. Pardon me. I'm all ears, metaphorically speaking.
Appreciate it. Now, you might find this shocking. Truly, I have decided to set myself upon the path of grand artistry. I shall compose a novel most illustrious, one that will explain everything.
Can I read it?
Certainly, once it is finished. You will be the recipient of the first copy of the first printing.
Thank you!
Anyway, we have some official business to take care of, yes? The tedium of profiles. Nothing amiss here, as far as I can see. Your adherence to the rules is admirable. Now I bid thee goodbye. The inaugural words of the greatest novel of all time will be engraved tonight.
In a single night? That's impressive. Let's see what the cloud has to say.
Hey there. What you up to, killer?
Well, I was getting dressed. Killing?
Sure you are. The suffering. How many lives have you taken? Do you even count?
No.
Starting to look a bit grim, ain't it? I guess that's already in the name. Grim Reaper.
Yeah, like, what's the point? Not my place to rattle the status quo. I'm not hurting anyone personal. Can I move these? No, personally. That's my name. So what?
Nothing.
Reaper.
Believe it's for a good cause, as always. It's not as if life and death are directly in your control.
Yeah, I've already figured that out.
No wonder
So you keep,
fate
like,
picked you for the
egging me
grind
on for
boss.
nothing. Is the Plague Doctor mask a face or is it a hat? Oh, hell yeah. Oh, fuck yeah. Ooh, that one matches, though. I could look like a duck. I like this one. It matches my outfit. Okay, cool. The Illuminator. Which isn't really... Oh! That's cool. You get to see what like, I get it. Awesome. Okay. Well, let's see what I have to do today first. I'll keep this short. I am suspecting a systematic bias in our balancing methodology. The last 3 humans coming from the facts have to die. So, the top 3? Let's see what the news says. Promising basketball player seriously injures knee in an on-court collision. Young glassblower from District 6 experiments with 3D printed glass in a new exhibition called the Glass Aquarium. That's not gonna go well. New study reveals too much exploitation in the IT sector. Local wildlife reportedly happy this morning for some reason. You think Fate's cheating on us? I think so. I think he's cheating on us with the Archivist. They are childhood friends after all. Cosmopolis suburbs announce record levels of clean air recovering from decades of coal exploitation. Crime boss gunned down on the street by rival mobsters. Escalates turf war. An AI breakthrough imminent, promises founder of Transglobal Inc. I want to kill the tech bro. I may disobey the rule if I don't get to actually kill him. Let's see. AI researcher. To make the decision first. Well, what? Nothing changed. I'm confused. The only correct choice. Magnus is an experienced brewer who produces artisan beer. Their specialty is microbrew, but they have also experimented with nano and pico brew. They are currently building an experimental brewery capable of producing a femto brew. I feel like that's just going over my head. Nora turned to regular embezzlement. Wow. After their multi-level marketing scheme failed. The beauty products and cognitive enhancers were just not selling. All this to pay off their mortgage and to keep their child in a decent school. Nora films claymation shorts in their spare time. Position of white-collar criminal. Well, according to my list, you must die. And then this guy, and then Magnus also needed to die. Kevin is very proud of growing the world's largest tomato. After this grand success, they're certain their giant beans, presently named Cool Beans, will alleviate local hunger. Their kid, however, thinks it's a very stupid name. Alright, well so far, according to the Globe, the environment and infrastructure and, like, world peace has gone up, but, like, the community is still in flames. Let's see what happens when I make this charismatic opinion leader among their peers live. Reducing the use of plastics, banning beige shorts, and stopping vaccinations. Ooh, yikes. Well, I can't tell what that did. Oh, it made the community worse. Okay, Stuart Pendulum. Jinkies. A singer-songwriter who, after years of hard work, still doesn't seem to catch a break. Their original material just doesn't grab people, which is why they became an impersonator of the famous singer Cathal Sessep, also known as the Count. Their career seems to be on an upswing. Well, good for you. I guess you're fucking living. I can't tell if that had any positive or negative effect like, specifically. Nija is, secretly researching the genetical combining of plants and animals. In addition to mammals capable of photosynthesis and sunflowers with ears, they also dream of pet hedgehog with an actual hedge instead of spines. So far, the research has been costly, but they believe it's for the greater good. Their colleagues are on high alert. That's literally like a huge plot point in Fate Grand Order Part 2, Lost Bell 7. Animals capable of photosynthesis. Welcome, Dr. Smiles. I have a controversial hear me out. Do tell. Do tell. Also, I'm in the corner. Hi. I'm a desk ornament. AM from I Have No Mouth, but I Must Scream. Is that just like the stick character guy? I don't know. I have no mouth. Oh no, from the hold on. I gotta look. Like the thing on the cover? I tried looking up AM, but it didn't. It's not showing me anything, it's just giving me the fucking cover. Not the cover. Yeah, the only thing it's giving me is the cover. I can't see anything else. I'm getting a bunch of fan art. Is the master computer the thing with... Oh, I don't know. Well, that guy... There's like 75 different renditions of this. I don't know what I'm looking for. But I mean, I would literally go for Ludwig the Accursed from Bloodborne. So I'm not one to judge. Let's see. This person was on the live pile. We're creating a genetic abominations. And then these two had to die as well, right? Oh, the environment went down when the plant and animal mutator gets to live. I don't care if the thing hates my guts. I'm getting in there. There's no one stopping me. I applaud your enthusiasm. Good luck out there, soldier. I mean, I guess this guy has to die, because that's what my boss says. And then this guy has to die, because that's what my boss says. I don't know. We'll see. I did not obey the directions directly. I did take a few liberties that time.
Grim, why are you here?
Why do you think I'm here?
Oh, right. The daily... Always in positions when I have important research to perform.
Do you hate me? What did I do?
Let us get on with it. I see more profiles than required. Bad job, I guess. Yes, that should suffice, I imagine.
Bad job, I guess? Can I ask you some more questions, maybe?
Questions. Questions, Grim. Fine. I have trouble finding inspiration anyway.
Bro, he's definitely cheating on us. He must be... What did I do to you, Fate? He doesn't care about me anymore. Are we breaking up?
Perhaps your questions will assist me. Make sure they are deep and meaningful.
What do you think dying is like?
No idea. Our immortality precludes us from such knowledge. Yet, I imagine it would be a pleasant release.
But what if death is extremely bad and unpleasant? Or, yep, that feels right. No, that feels correct.
Any other questions?
Is there an afterlife?
Not in the sense that humans consider it, no.
Bless you, Luna. Could you hear her sneeze? No peaceful, illuminated paradise. No endless suffering in the grasp of cosmic horrors. Oh, if we could only be so lucky. What if the afterlife is a dating game where you must charm a strange and monstrous gods? Oh, if only we could be so lucky. If only we could be so lucky. Just a little wisp of a sneeze. Excellent. I never minded her sneezers, her sneezes coming through anyway. It was just good opportunity to test the noise suppression. What if the afterlife is a dating game where you must charm strange, monstrous gods?
Grim.
I got an achievement called Meet Your Unmaker. Suggests the afterlife is an Eldritch monster dating show, and meat was spelled like M-E-A-T. Hell yeah.
That is just stupid.
It's not stupid. It's my dream. Unbelievable. You just don't understand, Faith. This is why we're going through a rough patch. This is why we're going through a rough patch. You and I. Faith. You can't... This is why we're going through a rough patch. You think mortals have the same drive towards death? Or have some
because they seem
drive?
to find themselves in life-threatening situations all the time?
Oh, you sound so impatient. Something of the like, yes.
Life is unpredictable and lacks an innate meaning. I imagine it is up to them to make their lives meaningful.
Oh, now our ideas are stupid.
Even if it sometimes ends up being fatal. Any other questions?
Can language even deal with the concept of death?
Unlikely.
That doesn't stop art and literature from trying.
One must make do with what they have. Art does seem an attempt of immortalization, as humans feel the ever-present breath of death. A hybrid of entertainment, meaning-making, and the preservation of a facet of identity, carved into matter that might outlast the being itself. At least until all matter ceases to be.
That moment sure can't come fast enough. When's that gonna happen?
Any day now.
Really?
Any other questions?
I can't follow up on that one. Oh gosh, I got nothing.
Grand. Goodbye, Grim. The muse beckons.
You think this is gonna be the... I didn't get any money! Was it because I didn't follow the rules? This is stupid. I hate this fucking job. Welcome, Jojo the Joe. You bring me joy. Oh, thank you. Oh, welcome to the court. Thank you for the follow. As you can see, I'm a desk ornament in the corner today. There's no good place for me to set myself on this screen, so... But welcome to Death and Taxes. As you can see, the world is on fire. And it is our job to keep it that way. Let's see what the news says. Jester with peacock feathers. Indeed! I'm a peacock jester. You're so bodacious. Thank you. Let's see. Trans Global Inc. founder and CEO found dead at home. Cause of death, drug overdose. Good. That was the AI person. Investigators find plans for a massive surveillance system at the home of dead tech wizard. Haha! Good thing we killed him. Dramatic drop in vaccination percentages. Measles have reappeared to ravage the population. Man attacked for wearing beige shorts. Miniature fast-breeding hedgehogs with poisonous spines are eating everything. Oh great, we've created an invasive species. Anti-GMO terrorists attack farm, killing farmer. Rest of family found safe. MeTube says, "Hi, I'm Stu. Welcome to my channel of awesome cover songs." Alright, what do we do today? Any humans who seem suspicious have to die. I sensed an eldritch waft of air pass through my office earlier. Oh, that was just my... Oh wait, no, I'm not Tentacle Face anymore. I'm a Plague Doctor now. Never mind. Perhaps the essences of those many doomed to death by your actions were... We could not determine the correct amount of humans to mark today, so I leave it up to you. Choose better than yesterday, yes? Well, yesterday you gave me stupid assignments. Let's see. Nikolai. I don't know what any of these things mean, though, because they don't... Nothing changes when I put them under the illuminator. I'll turn the illuminator off. And then maybe after I mark all of the decisions, maybe then it does something? I don't know. Nikolai isn't going to work anymore. Ever. And they really don't have to, because once upon a time, they stole a bunch of money in a heist, then hid the money, and then all their best partners died. Due to more or less mysterious causes. Well, he is suspicious, so... let's see. Aswari found religion after hitting rock bottom. After selling a family clock radio for a tiny fix, they got mugged in the alleyway but found help in a nearby church. After living through withdrawal, their life felt filled with otherworldly warmth, so they devoted themselves to helping others in a situation similar to what theirs had been. That seems nice. She's probably gonna go on to found a fucking cult, though, because that's just how this game seems to work. Bruno is a mercenary, always ready to work for the highest bidder. They're currently stationed at Ferrodin with a government contract providing security services. They act tough and gung-ho to cover up the fact that they haven't been trained to properly act in a combat zone. I think that counts as suspicious. Cepha is an inspiration to all of their students. Though their school is poor, they do everything in their power to make chemistry class as engaging as possible, using the available chemicals for demonstrations rather creatively. Cepha smells of sulfur at all times. She's probably an arsonist. And Armin here. There's nothing Armin likes to do more than gossip. Working as a hairdresser provides ample opportunity for this hobby. Due to memory issues, Armin occasionally starts gossiping about the client they're currently in the process of working on. Well, that's not suspicious. Okay, well I guess these two are gonna live. Oh. Live. Okay. Let's see. Okay, community got a little bit better. Just a little, though. And all of these guys need to die. Okay, things are improving, things are improving. The environment's still not doing too hot. But we're improving everywhere else. None of these icons are changing. Yes. I don't know what the fuck the lamp is for. Let's pop into the bar. Ooh!
Look at that. It's a hatchling.
Oh, I like you.
I guess they let all sorts work here nowadays. The assemblage must be decay. Yet one must welcome the dregs, one must. What brings you to Florian the Eradicator?
Florian the Eradicator. What kind of, like, Dungeons and Dragons name is that? I like your style, Florian.
I don't need a sycophant. Thanks.
I was just being
Try
nice.
to keep from gushing too much. It's so banal. Just be impressed you're in my residence.
Welcome,
But
wah
be
wah
it
wah wah
over
wah wah
there,
wah wah wah.
somewhere far enough.
Surprisingly, this game doesn't have anything to do with taxes. It's just death. I'm at the bar right now, talking to my fellow coworkers. Welcome. Oh, how the turntables have turned. The man is standing on the bird's shoulder. I sure am. Who's the parrot now, bitch?
Still, fate expects us to be polite to one's colleagues because it advances synergy and improves
I suppose it's not much of a
long-term
compliment,
morale.
actually.
I suppose I must then do my best to enlighten you on whatever matters are bothering you today.
Let's see. What do you think of Fate? You're another Reaper who works in the office. I keep hearing voices in the mirror. You must really like the sound of your own voice. He does seem to droll on a bit. What do you think of Fate?
A capable bureaucrat, but lately seems to be losing his way.
I
Too
agree.
much faffing around with pointless minutia. And the fondness for regulations. I've always said we should be able to mark people to death more freely.
More
But
freely.
no, always with these limitations. I am the best and brightest of the bunch. When I aim for the jugular, I do not miss.
You think he's a bit... Do you think he's freaky? Sound like he might be a little bit. He should call me, I think.
With blood and guts, I will paint my magnum opus on the canvas of cosmos.
I hope so. You're so avant-garde.
All flesh is temporary. We here provide the herd with an escape from their meat prison.
Meat!
It is called salvation, or at least the closest thing they'll ever get.
You are on the market now that fate cheated on us, indeed. I'm feeling a little scornful, Mr. Florian. Are you implying you mark people to death all the time? Dude, we literally do that in our job every day. We killed, like, 3 people today. Do you ever think of the consequences? What does fate think about your grand ideas?
I don't get to meet the boss often, surprising as that may be. Fate doesn't chat with Reapers all the time.
I literally have a daily evaluation. What are you talking about?
In the order of things, we are beneath him, as the humans are beneath us. I just make sure to enjoy every slash and stab. Take pride in a successful exit. For that is what we are born to do. Yes, we Deathbringers. All have to die.
He talks so slowly. I'll have to die eventually when it's time. What's stopping you from marking everyone? Great chat, goodbye. Or I'm leaving. Can't say it was a pleasure talking to you. What's stopping you from marking everyone?
Unthinkable. You mean to suggest I go against fate's rules and kill more people? A lot more. All of them.
Well, you were kind of leading me on a bit.
I mean, it'd be amazing. Yeah. A glorious day. But, such fantasy. I can bide my time until their atrophy.
Alright, great chat. Bye-bye.
Ciao, little hatchling. Lessons learned, off you go.
The voice actor probably had so much fun doing that. Now we have this lovely, lovely lady. He's so into knife play, thank God.
What's with the mask, stranger? Did someone release the plague again?
No, it just looks cool.
I don't think I've seen you here before. Let me guess. You're in the... human department, right?
Did my mask give it away?
I mean, the dark circles, the vibe like you haven't slept for 1,000 years.
I'm sleeping just fine.
Interesting. I haven't met many Reapers who do. Besides me, of course. For you see, I'm also in the human department.
A coworker. Yeah, I can tell by those dark circles. How do you like it here? Work
is work, I guess. So, I figure you've been here a while by now. How do you feel about the work we do?
I love making humans miserable. I wish people didn't have to suffer because of me. Work is work. Sucks real bad. I hate it. I actually feel like I should head back to work right now. Bye. Work is work.
Right? I've heard some spawns complain about insane working hours, but they spend all day on their phones. Doom scrolling on Cocker or whatever that dumb app is called. I haven't opened it in years.
You don't read the news?
No. I mean, I used to, but nothing interesting ever happened. The instructions are the same every day anyway. Kill all door-to-door salespeople. And what do I see in the app? The door-to-door salespeople died. Great! So very engaging. And that's followed by the stories of downright horrible things happening everywhere. No thanks.
Ever thought of asking fate about your never-changing instructions? My choices affect the world all the time. Well, don't say that. I get different instructions every day.
Congratulations?
Why, I meant to... whatever. Ever thought of asking fate about your never-changing instructions?
Huh. I've seen the boss, like, once. Not gonna happen. I bet it's all part of fate's grandiose plan. The equilibrium.
How come nobody but me? Well, it's because he's in love with me, but how come nobody but me goes to fate every day? Like, obviously he's in love with me and we've been dating and everything, but like, why? Why? That seems suspicious. That seems suspicious somehow.
And who am I? A mere spawn to question it.
Especially since he's been cheating on me. Let's see. In any case, reading the news helps make decisions.
I just do what fate tells me to. The decisions are not mine to make.
He only wanted us for our voluptuous ass. My bony, voluptuous ass. My stick legs. A life with no choices and you still haven't given up?
Have you ever heard the inspiring story of Scullifus?
Yes.
I'm guessing you haven't, since it happened way back when we still used rubber stamps instead of markers.
I already know the story.
Alright. In any case, I made peace with the monotony a long time ago. Besides, as long as the coins keep coming, can we really complain?
You should definitely complain, though.
Yeah, real soon I'm gonna complain about how long it takes the bartender to make me a dang drink.
Good luck with whatever you're doing.
Thanks for the chat, stranger. Anyway, I'm off to sleep. See you later.
See ya.
Probably not, though.
Okay. I don't have a lot of money, so I don't want to go to Mortimer's and understand how poor I am. Is the boss not in? As you enter, you notice that Fate's office is empty aside from Lady Poddington snoozing on the table. Can I interact with this? No. Oh no, this again? Oh. The old-fashioned phone suddenly rings with an ear-piercing metallic clatter. A familiar voice calls from the static.
Haha, Grim. Jolly good. As you may have noticed, I am absent. I decided for a short vacation.
Okay.
It is a weekend, after all, and the free time will be essential for research. For the novel, yes?
Oh, yes. Why can't I get a vacation?
Hello, Grim, are you there? Curse this useless apparatus. It never works when I need it. So, perhaps you are wondering about the nature of vacations in our profession. Well, those are for highest management only.
Lame.
I mean, it is not as if you need one. Technically, you are just an amalgamation of ingredients. You are not even alive.
Okay, fair.
But what of the conduct overview, you may be thinking? To be honest, I cannot be bothered at the moment. I am certain you have done well enough. Now, I must go submerge myself.
Submerge.
Toodles, Grim.
What is it, Luna? Come here, Stinky. Well, at least I got my full pay today. Thank you so much. You know, whatever they're cooking down there, it's not for you. Bedtime. Six profiles today. I'm turning off the fucking illuminator. Why did I buy this dumb thing? Okay. Mercenary squad crashes helicopter into mountainside. 3 confirmed dead. It's a miracle. Aswari Saw saves thousands of lives with their 10-step program and setting up support centers all over the country. Good. Multiple attacks on Shaw churches. Suspected to be mob-related. That's not good. Chemistry teacher dies after self-made vacuum distillation device explodes. So she wasn't a, arsonist, but, you know, she's dead now. Heartwarming. Students start fundraiser in memory of beloved teacher to finance proper chemistry equipment. Well, good for them. My instructions for the day. Your attention is required. I have been informed of a delicate situation. I trust that you can handle it as usual. 5 humans have to die. 1 human must be spared. This is of utmost importance. Do be careful to let the right person live. Okay. That's interesting. Okay, we've got an astronomist here. Kenzo is deeply intrigued by the universe and its mysteries, but doesn't enjoy leaving their hometown. They would never consider boarding a spaceship, but they love to look at the universe from the comfort of their own home. Having witnessed quite a few UFOs, they are slightly worried about the universe visiting us. Not too sure about that guy. Kogsi, I think. Gosi? Kosi. I don't know how to pronounce that combination of letters. Anyway, they're on the verge of finishing a proposal for a delivery system infrastructure based on low-cost drones. It would use cutting-edge drones to safely and effectively transport food from stores and restaurants to people. They got the idea while looking at the stressed food delivery person on a bike in the rain. I feel like this person needs to die. Ami is a gifted hunter who has recently found a way to make a decent living with this skill. They hunt the elusive mountain cats for their fangs, which are thought to cure a multitude of health problems. You're literally a poacher. Psychology student. Kelsey specializes in children's psychology. They want to be a mother and a kindergarten teacher. Their main hobbies are watching and criticizing films and, bless you, and swimming. I'm not sure about you either. Amandus, before... What? 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 What do you want? What? Oh! Oh my goodness. Hold on. Goodness gracious. Okay, let's see. Before Amandus took over the Daily Moon, the newspaper was in decline, with ruthless determination, they turned the paper into the tabloid powerhouse we know today. While recklessly digging through the lives of others, they've used the paper to suppress rumors about themselves. That's not great, pal. Brian here. Raking leaves is hard. Precious, regal, adorable, never wrong, intelligent, spontaneous Luna. I take it you heard her ear-piercing bark. Once again, it's dinner time and she thinks she's getting food, so she's out in the hall now. Breaking leaves is hard. Blowing them around with a leaf blower is much more fun. This is why Brian takes care of the leaves exclusively with a leaf blower, starting already at 6 in the morning. The toxic fumes the machine emits don't concern them one bit. You're dying, bro. Okay, so this is my death pile. We have 4. But only 1 needs to live. I really like this person. Because this person seems like just really paranoid about UFOs. So I feel like this dude may potentially cause, like, you know, like another cult, like a grand conspiracy theory. Like, I feel like that's not gonna go well. So I feel like Kelsey here should live. She's a child psychology student who wants to be a teacher, and she likes films and swimming. So I think we're gonna kill the strongest, which was not good for world peace. We're gonna kill the poacher, which was great for the environment. This was the drone guy. Don't like that. Okay, helped the community. This is the newspaper suppressing rumors. This also helped infrastructure, I think it is. I don't know what the house represents. And then this was the janitor who's just fucking rude. Okay, everything seems to be improving. Okay. I did everything right. I think look at my beautiful globe. Look at my beautiful globe. Nothing but pluses in here. Look, and the dove is flying. Beautiful. Beautiful. The tree is still on fire, which I'm not, you know, happy about. But one day at a time. One day at a time. Practically world peace, right? Like, honestly. Oh my gosh. You have caused so much chaos. As you enter, Lady Poddington is battling the rubber gerbil between her paws and wrecking everything on the fucking desk. The gerbil complains at every hit. See the violence inherent in the system. The beleaguered toy exclaims. The cat eyes you suspiciously, covering the rubber toy with her paw. No taking back. The old-fashioned phone rings right as you settle in. The familiar, if grainy, voice can be heard.
Grim, you would not believe the fun I am having.
I'm so glad, Fate.
Such a transformation from the monotony of the office. It almost makes it all seem worthwhile.
Dude, he's totally cheating on us.
Yes, you expect your daily summary. But I still cannot find it in me to burden myself with this matter.
He can't find it. He can't find it within him to burden himself with me. He's not coming home. I have a toggle to be sad, but I don't remember which one it is, so let's cycle through our expressions that I never use. That's anger. I don't think that... Well, we could be angry, but that's not the vibe. That's... no. That's all I got. I don't have my sad. Did I not? Did I... We're angry. We're angry.
So, you go.
He hates me. He hates me. He hates me, and he's not coming home. Maybe I'll disobey your instructions. He's dismissing us. Maybe I will disobey his instructions. Maybe I will become the poorest employee this establishment has ever seen. Maybe I will. I don't want to go back to the fucking bar. It's boring down there. I'm going... Oh, and the mirror's here. Thank you for the head pats. I'm just so perturbed. I'm so perturbed. And now the fucking cloud's bothering me.
Smell the fresh scent of blossoming lilacs. Heard the soft cooing of a puffy bird with a bright plume. Felt the
I am the
soft
bird.
hum of the earth, yearning for attention.
What are you talking about?
The nature of everything. Oh, proud reaper. Sometimes you cut too deep.
What is the point of these interactions? I am the bird. Ugh. We only have 4 today. That can't possibly be good. Today's simple. I have to kill 2 humans. It's as if great calmness has enveloped the world. I do not see that need for many deaths today. Okay. Poacher mauled to death by a pack of mountain cats in a seeming act of revenge. Crack of dawn, leaf blower dead after getting struck in the head with a flat iron thrown by a neighbor. Leaf blowers should be banned to increase urban air quality, lower stress levels. Cheap safe drones turn out not to actually be very safe. Kill technician during test flight. Managing editor of the Daily Moon drowns after caught stalking and harassing offspring of local crime boss. Slithering in are lizard men pretending to be municipal officials? See, like I said, that guy was gonna be insane because we would have more conspiracy theories. Another family in poverty after joining a multi-level marketing scheme. Okay, let's see. 2 people have to die today. Tane farms aquatic plants, mostly various species of microalgae. They've never really been all that interested in the fish crustacean side of aquaculture, preferring to keep their attention on seaweed. Seaweed has many talents and uses, after all. Florence is one of the central organizers behind canvassing for the re-election of popular politician Baron Cyander. When not engaging in political campaigning, Florence enjoys long bike rides and tending to their small garden. Lucas got tangled in a whole organized crime web at an early age, through debts their brother had incurred. To settle the score, Lucas was forced into working as a driver, though as of late they seem to have been getting their hands dirtier. Europa is a top gun at many multi-level marketing companies that sell everything from super juices and vitamins to toilet scrubs. Despite starting their ever recruitment pitch with, "It's not a pyramid scheme," but they keep bringing in dozens of naive people every week. Okay, well, she's dying. Holy shit, look at the globe. Wow. We've improved civilization. I mean, it's just seaweed. How bad could it be? Kill the mobster. Everything improved. Killing the mobster. So you live. And Mr. Seaweed lives. Ah, yes, the AT&T Tower. Our favorite. Beautiful. Seem to be getting better. I would like the tree to grow leaves, but we're not there yet.
Grim?
Welcome home, cheater. Oh. You're back.
I am. Now, let us not waste time and get on with it. Right. I see the exact amount of profiles requested. At least someone seems to be up to their task.
What's that supposed to mean?
Oh, whatever.
Sorry, have I offended you somehow? Waste of time. What's with the attitude? Why are you so grumpy? I love all of these options. I don't know which one is gonna be the most petty. What's with the attitude?
Why am I livid?
Yeah.
Because the rest of highest management thought it necessary to remind me that taking sudden leave is detrimental to our aspirations. Because they thought to admonish me for taking a couple of days to perform important research. Because, as was reminded, the saying goes, now, how was it? Nothing in life is more certain than...
Death and taxes. But what about our relationship? Taking a couple of days to be a filthy cheater. Beeps and boops. I'd love to be so silly and choose beeps and boops, but I'm angry.
Yes, exactly. Either way, the nerve they have to lecture me on how to do my job.
The nerve they have. The nerve you have. Kinda like you do to me every day.
It is rather irritating, is it not? No matter, Grim. I apologize for taking it out on you. Good night.
Humph. I'm gonna go see Mortimer, my best friend in the whole
Yo
world.
ho ho! What can old Mortimer provide you with today?
Look it. Beautiful. He provides me with a calendar, with an eraser, and with some academic visage. I love Mortimer. I'm so mad I can't grab her. Your apology means nothing. So mad I can't spell. Whatever. What's Mortimer, my beloved, have to say? I want... Oh, this is so expensive. By the Annals of Transience. What does it do? Helps keep track of any passing temporalities. It counts days in a month from 1 to 28. Those are all of the days. All of them. Wow, we're in February forever.
Blimey, we scoured nigh every inch for this calendar. Alas, mayhaps we raided too many merchantmen for it. 'Cause turns out, it weren't even on a ship. Still worth it for the annals worked on any year. Filled to the brim with arcane squiggles and short omens between the numbers. And in the footnotes. Also includes the major holidays of 100 different civilizations. And all the name days. I finally procured it from an old man on the steps of Acropolis.
I want the academic visage also. A pair of sleek, stylish, modern glasses that grant a pleasant face to wear and make me look wicked smart. Way smarter than the boss, you know?
We don't really plunder educational organizations, eh? You can't rob the ideas hiding inside the brain. Well, usually. So where did I get these fancy scholarly glasses, ye ask? Once, they belonged to a royal merchant, whose caravan I held at gunpoint. So he made me an offer I couldn't refuse. 'Tis be a powerful artifact, turning one into a formidable business powerhouse. How'd ye think I got a hold of this shop?
I love Mortimer. He's worth everything I put up with. Let's look at our glasses. Are the glasses a hat, I wonder? I think he got scammed. Excuse me? I don't like being made of flesh. It frightens me. I would rather be a bird. Being a bird is comfortable. Okay. I can't click on this. It's literally just like a day counter for how long I have until the world ends, maybe? I don't know. Aquaculturalist finds a new approach to seaweed farming which proves useful in regenerating dying coral reefs. Multi-level marketing recruiter demonstrates company's flagship superjuice poisons self. Young thug gunned down during a police raid of a suspected mob hideout. Baron Cyander leading in the polls by a wide margin. I want to know about this Cyander guy. The Visionary Atom. Read the 10 best science fiction novels from the early atomic age. Go with the flow. My modest excuses, Grim. Right, the situation is that everything got all jumbled up in our fax delivery system. You should listen to your gut today. Your gut, yes. Because you are, you know, a skeleton. See, he's trying to compensate for, like, our messy breakup with humor. I know your game. Fate. And I will not be falling for it. I will not be falling for it. Okay, we have 9 people to sort. And I get to go with the flow. I get to make my own decisions. Okay, a manicurist. Conrad is obsessed with building the ultimate gel nails. Their design keeps getting wilder and more impractical each day, but customers keep coming thirsty for the most fashionable / weaponizable nails. Weaponizable? That's pretty sick. I feel like it's gonna cause like an influx in like non-biodegradable like microplastics and like environmental damage. And also just community violence. He won't get us back. Absolutely not. Benazir was inspired to study nuclear physics by old science fiction novels. Their original plan was to build some sort of atomic death ray, aha, which, alas, never went anywhere, but by that time they'd become an accomplished and respected physicist. Not sure how to feel about you, ma'am. Despite their old age, Alessandra retired from working as a Niagara salesman only a few years ago due to a lack of stamina for this high-energy role. They are finally able to enjoy life after decades of hard work, attempting to fulfill their dream of opening an erotic art gallery. Live your best life, sir. But live. Aishwarya has been working at the local refugee community, helping them get settled and figure out particulars of the bureaucracy. I have such a hard time saying that word. Of Cosmopolis City. In their free time, they enjoy lengthy swims. They plan to write a series of novels about the labyrinthine nature of bureaucracy. Alejandro is well regarded due to their mesmerizing voice, quick wit, and hot, some say spicy, takes. Wow, he's just like me. They also express themselves through cosplay. Wow, he's just like me. As their favorite video game and television show characters, Alessandro is addicted to painkillers. Well, up until the last bit. Up until the last bit. I was gonna make a joke. I was gonna make a joke about, wow, how did they find my government name? How did they get that photo of me? He's hot, I suppose he can live. I think I'm gonna let him live. Despite the addiction to painkillers, I think it's fine. Brother can have it. He's a fucking cosplayer. I know that he's wearing shoes that, like, are not meant to be walked in for more than 10 minutes. Like, he's pulling all-nighters, he's probably burning himself with hot glue, like, it's a hard life out there playing video games and being hot and cosplaying. He can have some painkillers. That's fine with me. He's living. He's living. That did bad things to the community. I think this Death Ray woman needs to die. Okay, that helped the environment. That's nice. Lucas has lived a common, content, married life, having raised 3 kids and helped raise 7 grandkids. Yet they've never felt particularly happy up until a moment 5 years ago, until they admitted and accepted their preferred sexual orientation. Their family was very supportive. Okay, well, you get to live. You got 75 years. No, you were 70, because it was 5 years ago. Live your best fucking life, brother, while you've still got some. Adrian's dream is to become a trophy partner to a rich person. You are going to live and you're gonna get your fucking bag, Adrian Delgayo. To achieve this, they make a living cleaning rich people's pools, hoping to be noticed when scrolling without a shirt on. Get your fucking bag, brother. Eli completed the grueling scout sniper training, but they're constantly either afraid for their life or thinking about the probable infidelity of their spouse. You and me both. My husband, Fate, has not been very kind to me. I think we're getting a divorce. Yet they have not fired a rifle in a situation outside of practice. I feel like... I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about that one. Levi sells weapons to anyone in need of them. Their biggest customer, of course, is the military. I don't need to read anything else. You're dying. Now I will read the rest. They've sent lobbyists into governments to make sure there's always a war going on somewhere. However, their grandparents' last wish was for Levi to protect the forests of their homeland, for which Levi has been constantly funneling money. Maybe I should have read it, because it did harm the environment, but also, fuck the military. You heard it here first. Okay, we have these three to decide on, and I'm not quite sure. This is the weaponized nails guy. This woman... Well, she's writing she gets... Okay, but then we got, like, this sniper who's afraid to fire a weapon, or who hasn't fired a weapon outside of training. Well, and they're afraid for their life and about their spouse cheating on them. I don't really feel like that warrants death. But also, if they get deployed into a field, I suppose they could just, like, fumble and then be killed. So I guess you could die. Oh, that helped the environment immediately. Okay, then what about this gel nail guy? What do we think? Should the nail tech live or die? I'm taking opinions. I would put it up to a vote, but the fucking Twitch bot thing doesn't work. So, what do we think? Obsessed with building the ultimate gel nails, their designs keep getting wilder and more practical each day, but customers keep coming thirsty for the most fashionable and weaponizable nails. Also, you wouldn't believe, but Luna wants to come in again, so hold on. Leave your opinions. Yeah, what do we think? Yeah, probably not if anyone can have weapon nails. That's what I'm thinking. Like, I feel like it's just gonna cause a lot of turmoil in the community, if not also environmentally, because, like, that can't possibly be, like, sustainable, you know? Okay, well, it didn't seem to deplete anything, so I think we've made all of our decisions. I'll talk to the cloud first.
Is your hand tired? Are your fingers getting stiff? You've been clicking around for quite a while.
I've only been here for 2 hours. Well, not even. I've been here for 1 hour and 41 minutes. Clicking on what? My hands are fine.
Ah, you have the fortitude to keep on with the grind until the very end. Must be why fate chose you instead of all the other candidates. Lost souls.
This is super weird. You talking to someone else?
No. It's you who died and found your way here. To the office, where you belong.
I don't understand what this fucking person is saying.
Grim, welcome. You know, pursuing my art has given me insights.
I'm making my Fuggler Squidward emote. Oh my goodness, yes, I would like to see it when it's done. Absolutely. Absolutely.
I have been thinking of humanity, of mortality, their importance, worth, and meaning.
Okay. What's the result so far?
A disarray of thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, is death really such a bad thing? It would be better for everyone. In fact, do these humans even truly exist? Their ephemeral being leads to no relevant outcome. It is all transient, no matter what they do or achieve in life.
I'll hear you out.
They exist in a state of hubris and arrogance, considering them the center of the universe. Yet without them, the sun still sets and rises. Stars explode, galaxies form, or get torn apart. There are departments even for these events. Humans are not the be-all, end-all pinnacle of creation. They are small and insignificant, yet full of themselves. The grandeur of everything will not get superseded by specks of nothing.
Go on.
It matters not how they live through their subjective experiences, millions upon billions of them, everyone considering themselves unique. And technically they are, I suppose, on a minor scale, yet also exceedingly similar. Copying each other, living through similar events with similar basic reactions, while the universe is full of endless wonders they cannot or not even experience or perceive, ever.
I mean, what is he fucking getting at, though? I'm still listening.
Their presence is not even necessary to validate these events outside their subjective experience or understanding. Do you know the saying, Grim? If a tree falls in the forest and no one is around to hear it...
Death in Texas? Does it make a sound?
Good, yes. Imagine that. Life reduced only to some human vicinity. The ultimate height of arrogance ingrained in them. To imagine their presence to be paramount.
I don't know what he says. He's a lion-ass, cheating-ass hoe. I agree. I'm just kind of letting him fucking ramble.
The tree does not only sound, it has been sounding a long time. It has grown without anyone present. It has lived a life. None of this requires humanity to be there to bear witness.
My question for him, which is certainly not going to be a dialogue option, is like... It's not really a question. It's just kind of like a throw it back to upset the philosophy that he's going with here. Like, because he brought up, like, the tree has lived a life. The tree was always there. Humans don't need to, humanity doesn't need to be there to bear witness. No one said that they did need to be there. you have fallen for the very human assumption that they do need to be there. Like, he's kind of fallen for it. Let's see. I got through the entire rant. Is there a prize?
Yes, you get to skip your performance review. Good night, Grim.
I don't think he wants to talk to me. Ever. What's the point? What's the point? What's the fucking point? What is the point? I'm going to bed. I'm going to work. Get these coins off my fucking desk. Okay. Grim, I must inform you of a severe event. The atmosphere seems to have cracked open, figuratively. We will see where this takes us. 4 humans have to die. Okay. Let's look at the news. I don't need this drama. Old man opens erotic art gallery. Good for him. Pregnancy rate suddenly increasing. Scientists baffled. Physicist sacrifices self in order to prevent radiation leak. Number of armed conflicts decreasing, experts say. Senior citizen creates support group for other elderly with questions of sexual preference. Jandro or Yandro or Handro the Voice, you never know with the letter J, joins Parallax Digital Sports League as a full-time commentator. Severe droughts worldwide seen as existential threat to once booming agriculture. In-depth overview of the merits of nuclear power. Ooh! Ooh. Safety inspector. How many people? Me, 4. Only 1 person gets to live today. Victor graduated at the top of their class and made a fast climb on the career ladder, becoming the chief safety inspector of a local nuclear power plant. They've already spotted several mistakes, possibly preventing many accidents. Well, you seem like the one to live, but also letting you live. I don't know. Jamil began their career as a customer support agent in a well-known corporation overseas branch. They climbed up the corporate ladder and are now looking to keep the branch running through economic difficulties. They are currently visiting in Cosmopolis, trying to negotiate additional funding. Arcadius lives the life country musicians always brag about having. Blue denim jeans, red truck, closeness to Earth. Still, an oddly large amount of their time is spent with the Scarecrow. They like drinking cheap and watery beer. This prominently right-handed teacher... okay. This prominently right-handed teacher enjoys playing a lot of tabletop role-playing games in the vein of Beasts and Sword or Cavernous Horrors of Death. They are deathly afraid of bugs, critters, and other such crawling beasts. A generational farmer, Ajiri has taken care of their family's ranch since childhood. The ranch itself has seen better days, with the most of the livestock lost to severe droughts and the machinery completely dilapidated. Ajiri is trying desperately to restore the ranch to working order with their small family. This is not an easy one. I think we're gonna kill this guy, though. Oh, that didn't do well for, like, infrastructure for some reason. It's just difficult because only one of them is allowed to live. The branch manager doesn't really seem to be doing much, so I guess he could die. I don't really want to kill the farmer because he's just your average Joe, and he's trying to restore the ranch with his family. He's just going through a tough time. But then there's this Victor guy who's the nuclear plant inspector. This one's the one that's kind of throwing me off the most, because I feel like if I kill him, then it makes the nuclear problem 10,000 times worse. But at the same time, if he lives, then it paves the pathway for, like, use of nuclear technologies, which I feel like would eventually, like, lead to the same negative outcome. We love our farmers. Exactly. So... I don't know. But, like, killing the teacher also, he's just a guy who doesn't like bugs. He'll probably die in some tragic bug accident, but I feel like it's really gonna negatively affect the community when he dies. So... okay. Let's see. Let me look at the news again. Really, it's just the droughts and the nuclear power, which is exactly what my two decisions are about. Okay, I'm going to... I don't like this decision. This one's difficult. I'm thinking too hard. Okay. I'm gonna let the farmer live. Oh, that did horrible things to everything. Oh, fuck. Just start whacking. Making the farmer live. Yeah. Everything went down. Fucking hell. Oh no. Oh fuck. That was disastrous. How? I think we'll find out tomorrow. Oh jeez. Yikes, buddy.
The beginning.
Don't say that.
It has the sweet taste of deliverance. Every blade of grass, every ray of light. It is a captivating day, is it not, Grim? A magnificent moment for some death and destruction.
So today's events were part of your plan?
Why, certainly. This is where it all begins, my friend. Mark it in your calendar. The end game. A futile fight against the inevitable. My high spirits leave me at a loss for words.
What am I supposed to do now?
What you always do, Grim. It is your job to take care of the world. I trust you to make the correct choices. I, myself, must concentrate. The muses have struck me. They beckon. Work to be done while there is still time.
Whatever. Let's go see more. I still can't do anything with the archive down here.
If I ever return to the seas, I'd have ye on me crew anytime.
Thank you, Mortimer. I'm buying the cactus.
Feast your eyes upon this spiky boy. Ye wouldn't believe how long I searched for it at the exalted land of cacti, just to get me phalanges on one of these. finally unearthed it at the White Desert of Mub. It did not start there, however, you see. 'Tis a traveling cactus. Ye never see it move, but boy does it get around.
Okay. Well, let's go to bed. Let's go to work. We've only got a few more days left. We have 4 more days. Okay. 6 humans have to die. Again, only 1 more can live. The oceans are boiling. This is certainly going to affect international trade. Okay. Torrential rains pellet usually arid deserts, causing massive mudslides. Young cow gives life to save ranch owner from barn fire. Economic wonderkind found dead in local park. Officials suspect heat stroke. More and more people dying of starvation in developing countries. A freak emu-related accident claims the life of a young teacher. Meltdown at local power plant kills hundreds and pollutes entire valleys. That's, yep. Just... goodness gracious. I'm curious to see whether or not the cactus is actually on the desk. Nuclear power, are the risks worth it? We say yes. It literally just a meltdown killed hundreds and polluted the entire valley, and you say it's worth it? Whatever. Up-and-coming mandolin star dies after being run over by a combine harvester. Famous burger joint, St. Bonks, under scrutiny by Ethics Commission. Okay. Salesperson. Until recently, Jody embraced their life as a librarian. One day they visited an exhibition and recently opened erotic art museum. There they experienced an awakening of sorts, ditching their previous profession to become a thong salesperson instead. Good for you. Vana is a person of simple pleasures. They are living out their retirement in the rural areas of Cosmopolis City, waiting for not much else than the sun to rise the next day. They enjoyed reading science fiction books and crafting Lucky Charms. Choo-choo, all aboard the best train ever. Whichever train Ashley is conducting, they constantly broadcast uplifting messages and jokes, brightening the passenger's day. She's nice. I would like her to live. Only one can live, though. As the world's oceans grow more hostile, Ildo has undertaken a top-secret solo mission to nuke what is remaining of the polar ice caps in a wild attempt to cool down the planet. Ever since being a young student, they've always dreamed of saving the world and being completely misguided in how to do it. Okay, you are dying. A life of crime has been Henny's life since they were born. Part of a gangster family, they've taken flight with much of their supposedly shared wealth and are looking to spend the rest of their days in an apocalypse bunker. Henny is being actively hunted by the rest of their family in a vendetta. Vasilier? I don't know. Vasilier! I got it. Has been serving tables since they enrolled in college to pay the tuition fees. They constantly dream of a better world, longing for their childhood's simpler times. They plan on taking a gap year after finishing college to see the world, as troubled as it is. I don't think there's gonna be a world in a bit. For decades, Gahan has made a living by hunting wild game. Recently, they've become fascinated with certain conspiracy videos on MeToo, and is convinced that there is a monster living in the nearby swamp. You're dying. Okay. I don't want to kill the thong salesperson. I would like the teacher to live, though. Or the train conductor. And this old retired woman. Okay, stop it. Stop it. I guess we're gonna kill the thong salesperson. I can't really tell if it's doing anything to the world. I can't really tell. Everything kind of stayed the same. My illuminator still doesn't do shit. Oh, I have unmarked profiles. Boost. Oh. Sorry. Oh, the community's on fire. My bad, folks. I made the wrong call. Maybe that's a good thing.
Psst. Hey, what, pray tell, happened to the world?
Nothing, thanks to you, probably. I did. I'm a failure. No, I did my job expertly. I don't know.
Sure you do. It's the culmination of all your choices. Do you know the story of the Wyvern and the Prince Consort?
Spare me of your ramblings, oh voice in my head.
You sure?
Yeah, you haven't been very fucking helpful.
I admire the resolve. You'll be missing out on a profound lesson, though. We are thankful of our time together, even as it's quickly running out.
I'm not.
It'll be pretty horrible from here on out.
What is the point of that? I don't understand.
Grim, I find myself at an impasse. Lend me your thoughts.
So now you want my thoughts. So now you care about my fucking thoughts and my feelings and what I have to say and what I have to think. Now you care. When it's all about you. What the fuck do you want?
Should my prose be more experimental? Or should I stick to traditional narrative technique?
What do you want about? You haven't seen what's happening in the world. Experimental for sure. I prefer conventional narratives. Words cannot express how little I care. Oh, so now you're crawling back. See, okay. Who does he think is going to read his writing after he fucking kills everyone and destroys the world? Like, he's forgetting a very important part of the arts, and that is the people who enjoy it. Fucking rookie-ass mistake. Stupid yellow bow tie wearing whatever. What do you want about?
Technique, composition, style, method, structure. Effet de rire. Oui or not? It can go either way. Your blank stare tells all.
My blank stare. Words cannot express how little I care.
Why would you even say that, Grim?
Now he's offended. How dare. Literature sucks. No, literature's fine. The problem's not the literature, the problem is you. The world is dying as planned. This book stuff doesn't seem relevant.
Come now. We should take pleasure in the final moments. Oh, fine. Let us take a look at the situation. My, so much chaos. Pain and suffering are off the charts.
Welcome, she. Cat, indeed. Welcome. We're mad at fate. We've had a messy breakup, and now he's not paying attention to me, and all he cares about is his stupid little book while the world is about to be destroyed.
Everything is on fire, while ice invades from the polar zones. How did that even happen? Endless mountains of trash, undrinkable water, unbreathable air, toxic pollution. The ultimate ecological masterpiece. And in the center of it, Kathleen Holmes. I never knew a human could be this destructive.
I let that bitch live.
What can I say? Things do not seem to be going well at all. A tremendous accomplishment, Grim.
That will be done, my liege. Not anymore. I did knock it out of the park, but like... none of these are the responses I would like to give right now.
Slam dunk, yes? Touchdown. There never was an alternative. I could see it from the very beginning.
Jester gone rogue.
Had you truly wanted to stop the great dying, you would have chosen to act differently.
I was curious.
The desire was hidden within you all along.
It's not as if I was doing things randomly.
What is done is done. These are the consequences you must live with, while you still live.
Dude, Fate's gonna be so fucking lonely when I'm gone. Do you have any idea? Do you have any idea?
Off to work, Grim. Certainly you have no time to waste now.
I wonder if I can just disobey him. I mean, sure I can, but you know what I mean. Yeah, because the world is absolutely on fire, and only 3. 2 humans have to die. Hope you read this post-haste. This is a first. An entire continent has turned into a desert. There were not many humans left there, but now is their final hour. I have 3 shifts left. Absurd scene as notorious mafia family seemingly massacred itself with infighting. He's gonna be so mad when we get all the pictures and nose. Exactly. Deranged scientist crushed by stolen nuclear warhead in Cosmopolis Harbor. Authorities utterly baffled. World leaders warn of radicalization as disaster looms over human habitats. Failing supply chains cause starvation and deaths all over the country. Elderly people hit the hardest. Local fast food establishment raided by looters. Staff beaten with 1 dead from injuries. Body found in swamp suspected to be local hunter. The swamp monster has claimed yet another victim. I only have 3 fucking people today. Gaetana, nicknamed Gal, was groomed from an early age to take over the family business, which happens to be one of the largest food and beverage companies in existence. In their free time, they enjoy long-distance hiking and survivalist exercises. Rio has been aggressively advocating for new radical policy which completely eliminates all taxes. And any and all vocal opponents are mercilessly mocked. I mean, what do taxes ever do for us anyway? Titus is the latest heir of a noble pedigree. As such, they managed to retire young due to all the inherited wealth. These days, they spend their time lounging listlessly in constant ennui. I don't know if that's how you pronounce that word. This woman will live. That did horrible things. We've downgraded to a village. I'm going to let all of them live. That did wonders for the community, but horrors for world peace and the environment. Actually, I lied. I'm killing the wealthy guy, which did wonders for world peace. What do you have to say now, boss man? What do you have to say now, Fate?
Hello, Grim. I have been absorbed in my work. Tell me, how goes it out there in the wilds? I assume the plan is coming into fruition?
I'm gonna lie to him. Mayhem and bloodshed continue as planned.
We sowed the seeds, now reap the benefits. Endless rows of industrial smokestacks pumping out poison. Chemical waste pooling into the groundwater. A total collapse of the biosphere. My, it truly looks like the end. I am giddy with anticipation.
Yeah, pretty bad stuff.
The worst. Well, I do hope you will manage. Goodness, look at the time, Grim. Precious moments wasted. Enjoy your night.
Yeah, honestly. I'm just lying to him now. He lied to me. I didn't get any money. He didn't even fucking review my stuff. I'm going to go hang out with Mortimer, who loves me.
Ever wonder if there's a way to do things differently?
You know what, Mortimer? By the accursed gourd. Autumn falls. This elegant countenance is meant to be worn for celebrations during the gloomiest time of year. It really brings out the eyes. Those deep, soulless, empty, dark eyes.
A spooky tale if there was one. Stumbled upon a gothic-like castle during me travels once. Seemed like good looting at first, but nay. A monster hunted them corridors. Head large and round, eyes shining like two lamps aflame. 'Twas paralyzing. Never have I been so frightened of anything in me life. Turns out, it was the Baron who'd got the curse of the were-pumpkin. Only happens during full moons, though. And even then, only 1 month a year. So 'tis not much of a curse.
That's so funny. I will buy the fidget spinner.
Well, blow me down, lad. 'Tis the arcane fibbledy scoop of some wizard whose name I ne'er got. All clicks and crackles and bibbles and bops. Found it scaling a tower. Used as a rat trap. The wee buggers couldn't get enough of it. Playing so hard they forgot about frivolous things. Like food or sleep. 'Tis a remedy for restless fingers and idle hands.
I can't buy the eraser. Bedtime. Let's look in the mirror.
You've done well, Grand Reaper.
I'm not here to talk to you. Thank you.
Nope, doesn't work. We lack the imagination to pretend this is a world where you were competent.
You either.
So, what comes next?
You're the chatty one.
Too late. Unless you cobble together a bit of temporal manipulation. Hop over to a different reality and do better. That'd really be something.
Right. I'll just push my universal undo button.
If such a button existed, it'd obviously be called, like, New World Plus.
Oh yes, clearly.
Go on, oddball. Nothing else to wait for.
Dude, she's so condescending.
Sums you right up. Either devastating mediocrity or destructive apathy. We've reached the end. In general, I mean. Not with us. We will never leave you. As long as there is a you, there will be us. Until the next round.
Leave me alone. Ah, pumpkin. Oh, cool. Ooh. Ew, gross. Flesh. Okay, to the office. Delightful. Also, the cactus does not move, it seems. CEO of Best Foods Inc. steps down as company valuation. It takes a massive tumble due to worldwide food shortages. Damn, I was hoping that she'd be able to help with that, not make the problem worse. Titus' last testament states all assets of their estate to be auctioned off, invested into a diverse selection of firms and NGOs. Public infrastructure in ruins after city runs out of tax money. Unrest grows as world population faces imminent collapse. Insanely thorough science report shows mankind is doomed. Local swamp reportedly inhabited by a green monster. The few remaining humans have to die. Apocalypse now. Unbeknownst to themselves, human society has finally collapsed. Whatever normalcy and humanity was left in the world is now swiftly fading. Let's see. Yaffa has finally gathered enough data to postulate that humanity is completely unable to cope with the recent ecological changes. They recently published their work on social media in the hopes of leaving a warning for the next generations, if there are any. I'm gonna make you live. Just because. Shelley is a wetland scientist who recently moved into a little cottage in the swamp where they can monitor soil measurements 24/7. Shelley wanders around the swamp in frog costumes, scaring lost hikers for entertainment. You can also live. because I said so. And fuck fate. Life Giver, spare everyone on a single day. I'm doing my best, but there's not many of them left.
It is growing quieter, Grim. Not
I
much
do
left
know,
now.
just for like clarity purposes, I do know that it's like irreversible at this point. I'm just being spiteful. Let's just get this over with.
Enjoy the silence, Grim. Do not waste these precious moments. The planet is virtually uninhabitable. The few remnants choking on noxious air. It is the last gasp of humanity, slowly going out. It is a bit of a somber moment, now that I think about it. I have been with them for so long.
And now you will be without literally anybody for even longer.
Anyway, and crucially, my book is nearing completion.
So when do I get to read it?
Soon enough. Patience, my friend. Leave me to my grand labor, Grim. Tomorrow we shall deal with the final matters of this office.
He's not gonna let me read the book. I have one person. One last living entity, stumbling across an endless wasteland, drawing their final breath. Oh. We have come to it at last. Only one choice left to make. The last human must die. Sign up for our weekly newsletter. Rumored swamp monster listed as endangered species and protected. Feel the night creep inside our bones. Let us stop and wait until we freeze together. I'm gonna let them live anyway. It didn't affect the globe at all.
The last day, Grim. The last choice. So, how did you choose?
Does it really matter?
No, it does not.
That's what I thought. So why are you asking?
One human is not enough to save the species, after all. But we ought not prolong the suffering of the last one. No need for such cruelty. And that is that. No histrionics, just a whimpering ebb into the void.
I'm not gonna say anything.
Speechless? Understandable.
You broke up with me!
With this, our acts of discourse can be concluded. Off you go, Grim. Do what you wish with these final hours. We will not be meeting again.
I told you he wasn't gonna let me read the fucking book. Oh, I got 3 achievements. Society's falling. The world exploited. Humanity wiped out. What an asshat. Literally, As you, the instrument of destruction, wait to fade away.
Fellow traveler, that was fun, wasn't it? The choices, the excitement. Admittedly, ye did largely screw everything up. The world is in shambles and all. Can't really change that. But I can offer a new cycle. A turn of the hourglass, and ye shall be set upon a path in a fresh timeline. A parallel world, so to speak. There ye will again find every friend and enemy, hope and error. Knowledge and loot will remain, of course. Otherwise, 'tis the eternal recurrence of all things.
Well, it's nice that I get my my chance now. instead of having to go to like the main screen. A new chance. Oh boy. Ah, hold on. Wait, I must replace myself. I must replace myself. Hold on.
Lemon. Spice. And human eyes.
Human eyes.
These were the ingredients chosen to make the perfect little Grim.
Why didn't I get that the first time?
Finally. What a
Oh,
momentous
that's
day.
cool. My number
I
goes
am
up each
honored
time.
to welcome you into our world. Spawn. Hang on. Spawn number 29. I am Fate. I am the keeper of world order.
Well, that's cool that the number goes up each time. We meet again.
We have not met before. Are you feeling well? Anyway, welcome to your new job as an overseer of Cosmopolis City Subdivision 4, the Sun County Wine Region. I know what you are thinking, and yes, as it is your first day, try to get to know the system,
Let's see.
and do not destroy the world, yes?
I'd like to get to work right now.
Oh, the commitment. Yes, onward to your workplace.
Thank you.
One more thing. This
Yes,
will be
I know.
1 week
Yes,
to show
I
us
know.
what you are made of, Reaper.
Okay, well, I don't think I'm gonna go through. Wow, my desk is a mess. I don't think I'm gonna go through a whole cycle. Put things away. I will. I'll do like this first day. When you mess it up, blah blah blah. Okay. Okay, but it still doesn't do anything, as far as I know. The lamp. Okay, let's read these. A mayor. Getting old, but they've had a big hand in keeping the city council stable. Yes, I remember him. Jack Cujo. Jack's lived a great and kind life. They've been working in local Beats and Brothers consultancy firm for 7 years, ever since graduating college. Recently, they've been looking for a way to turn their life around and to stop being an office drone. This guy's gonna live. And then this one will die. Now, what's the illuminator do? Fucking nothing. How the fuck does the illuminator work? Oh. Oh. I understand. Okay, well. That really evened out then, didn't it? Yes, I confirm my choices. Finished the emote, had to animate it to add it to my channel since I don't have any more static emote slots. You got the Twitch easy animate. What is, let me guess, does the Fuggler, does it shake? Does it shake?
Oh,
What does it do?
the new death spawn. Welcome. How was your first day?
Kinda. It was okay, I guess. We don't have to go through all of
Remember,
this.
I see exactly one person perished today.
Did you
as
figure out the
tasked.
best choice?
Did you figure out the best choice?
Yeah, I know what you're up to, so let's skip this.
Me? I am to check your work and educate you on any errors. But if you are so confident as to know better than me, all right.
I know so much
Let
more
us
than
see
you, Fate.
how you manage. Keep your eye on the letter for future guidelines. And keep up the good work. A new day awaits. Off you go now.
I wonder what would happen if I, like, entirely... if I just constantly let everybody live. You know what I mean? Like, I guess it's a little bit too late for that, because I did let one person die already.
Welcome back, good customer.
Thank you.
'Tis nice of ye to visit me emporium again. Though, I may have little to provide ye.
I guess I know what really makes you infamous.
Oh. Tales of me exploits have finally reached your ears, matey.
Sure.
Try not to worry about it. The paths we travel are not manifest, but full of many twists and turns. Do take a gander at the items old Mortimer has remaining.
I'd love to. Let's see. Unholy smokes. Oh, it's clothing? I'm fucking buying it immediately.
Smokes are deadly, ye know. A curse fouler than any I ever met. Not in me wildest dreams could I rob so many lives. 'Tis gazing down the length of an infinite tobacco stick, inching ever closer to the end. An ancient shaman gifted me this pack after I rescued their child from the rabid coyotes. Guess they weren't pleased with me good deed. Assume this visage and forever be reminded of the mortality of all.
Oh, I will. How expensive is this? Oh, I need 100 more coins. I'm not gonna do, like, the next day, though, I don't think. I could, just to finish buying Mortimer's wares. Get the flesh away from me. Oh, he looks cool, but I don't want to be made of flesh. I'll continue being a bird. Okay, I will do one more day. I want to buy everything from Mortimer. What was that? Let's see. Turn this off. Maybe I will just do... Just send it to you. Don't forget to look at the catastrophe later. Oh, I definitely won't. I definitely won't. I think I'm just going to do the opposite of my instructions. Solder, housekeeper, bicycle repairman, engineering and industrial background has to die, so that would be the solderer, I'd imagine. You're gonna live. And, you're gonna live. And you're gonna live. Beautiful. How easy was that? My boss will not be happy with me. Well, I probably won't get paid. Now that I think about it.
You disappoint me. I hoped to avoid having this discussion again. Must I really reiterate myself? You cannot allow all to live. I hope you realize the implications for the world and for yourself.
It was an accident.
Mistakes happen, but please, do not be so careless with the fate of the world.
Freak the man. Fate especially.
This will be noted down as your second warning.
Ooh.
There will not be many more.
I get warnings?
Good night, Grim. We are all walking on a tightrope, prone to falling at any moment. See that you do not.
Oh, well, I know exactly what I'm doing now. I'm gonna get so many warnings so fucking fast, I'm gonna speedrun being hired to death. Or fired to death. Let's fucking go. Sorry, Mortimer. 2 humans have to die. Guess what? Guess fucking what? I didn't even read the news. How many warnings until you throw me out?
Grim, my latest spawn. 3 days you have been with us. How do you feel?
We're in our petty bitch era, for real. I feel like getting back to work without having a lengthy chat.
Oh, the rush of youth. I remember it well. Okay, get on with it. I shall waiver your assessment for today.
Oh, fuck.
There really is not much else to say. You
Fine.
may leave. See you tomorrow.
Fine. I didn't get paid. 3 humans have to die. Done. Boss makes $1, I make a dime. That's why I scribble on company time.
Enough. I have grown tired of this insolence. You have demonstrated your refusal to follow set policy.
Correct.
I am thus forced to terminate your contract with the Office of Death, effective immediately. You realize this means terminating your existence. Because what else would you do? It saddens me to have wasted precious resources
I got an
on
achievement.
summoning such a
I got fired.
disappointment. Hopefully the next spawn will have some merit. Goodbye.
Oh. That's funny. Oh, there's literally a new game plus. I love that. That's so fucking funny. Yippee, we're jobless. I love being jobless. Damn, that was funny. Okay, well, complete disobedience gets us killed, and complete loyalty destroys the world. So, I guess I'll just have to... Thank you. I guess I'll just have to try balancing it out, trying to save the world, I guess, trying to find the good ending. Maybe I'm not gonna do that right now though, because the first time it took us like what, 6 hours to get through the whole thing, so I'm not doing it again. There is no good ending, I guess. I don't know, because I could. It seems like I could have the option to save the world, maybe. Let me quit, and I'm gonna look at the achievements. But let's go back here. Okay. Steam. Death and taxes. How many more achievements are there? There's 60 achievements in this game. 60. Saving the world one jester at a time. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Here, I'm just gonna read the achievements. So, or the ones that are that are not secret. So there's Curious Grim, asks all questions in the first lore hub. These are locked ones. These are what I do not have. Oink, chunk up the Oink Bank. Don't know what that means. Gotta do with Mortimer, I'd imagine. Deathbringer is doom everyone on a single day. I Scream, say that you like ice cream. Pineapple Hater, doom the guy who likes pineapple on pizza. Killdozer 9000, score an aggressive personality in Sari's quiz. To be or not to be, spend 10 minutes behind your desk without marking any profiles. Tailmaster is spin a good story for Mortimer. Interesting, you can tell him stories? Maybe I just don't remember the early dialogue options. Maybe I haven't gotten to that point. I don't know. Classical, change your look to a regular skull and cape, like the classic Grim Reaper look. Misery Guts, score a grouchy personality in Sari's quiz. Feline Fury is pissed off the boss's cat. Rip Fashion, collect all clothes and visages. Let it rip! Get the fidget spinner to go up in flames. What does the cactus say is get the cactus to meow. Alright. When you click on it, it does make like heavy metal riffs. So I guess if I just keep clicking it, maybe it'll meow at one point. That's like so metal of it, honestly. Desk Jockey, cram all of your stuff into your desk drawers. Yacht. Yote? It's Y-O-T. Press the Discord button. I didn't know there was a Discord button. Necropimp. Hold over 5,000 Dark Souls. I assume that's the coins. I love when my cactus meows, right? Booty Obsession. Buy all the items from the shop. Pineapple Lover. Spare the guy who likes pineapple on pizza. Two-Face. Flip the decision coin 100 times. I didn't flip it once. I have it, but I've never used it. Yar. Visit Mortimer every day. Mirror Lover. Choose your appearance for more than 15 minutes straight. Demon Hunter. Find the Immortal. I'm pretty sure that's like that musician guy. The Lanzer guy. I know that that's him. Squeaky Clean. Use the eraser 10 times. Non Sequitur. Spin a nonsensical story for Mortimer. Infinitarium. Get all endings. Phantasmological Zoologist. Collect all desk spirits. Posthumous Spiritualism. Try all the drinks served to Cerberus's den. And Ears of Steel. Listen to all of Mortimer's bar stories. Plus, there's 17 hidden achievements. I've only gotten 14. Well, I will probably play this game, like, myself, offline. And I'll finish all of it. Let's see, at the end, I did get a bunch of achievements back to back to back. So, you're 100%ing this? Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes. 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 So at the end, I got 3 all at once. The Great Dying, knowingly fulfill fate's plan to end the world. War changes, finish the game with the lowest chaos in peace. And then global warming, finish the game with the highest chaos in ecology. Interesting. Interesting. Alright, well, I'm definitely gonna play this again. That was a lot of fun. Like, unexpectedly so. I had a hilariously good time playing Death and Taxes. Whoopsies, that's not what I wanted to do. I'm opening Twitch and stuff. So, hold on a second. Ugh. Alright. That was so fun. It was fun to watch you play it. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. I had a lovely time. That was like, it was a kind of game where like I don't have to concentrate so much. So it's not exactly like turn your brain off, but it was like a good equilibrium of thinking because the decisions matter, obviously, and then just like kind of having fun with it. You don't have to think too hard because the game doesn't want you to think too hard, which that's what I really like about this game. I think, because I was talking to my sister about it, because, you know, she streams, she plays games, she's, you know, so we're talking about video games, that I like Death and Taxes because even though there's obviously the theme about, like, death and choosing who lives or dies, whatever, it's not trying to, like, say anything about that. You know what I mean? Like, there's no like, philosophy behind the game. Sure, there's philosophical conversation, like, from Fate's end, and then you kind of, like, go back and forth about it, but it's not saying anything about morals or ethics or anything like that. It just kind of, like, gives you what the game is. And of course, you can draw conclusions and philosophy from it, but that's not the purpose of the game. The game is not trying to make a statement, and I really like that. It's refreshing. Because, like, not every game needs to have some gigantic, profound moral message or ethical message. And I feel like if they tried to put one in this game, it would kind of, like, ruin the whimsicality of it. So this was really fun. Which I think is pretty cool, exactly. Like, I did enjoy it simply for what it is. It doesn't take itself seriously, or too seriously, rather. So I liked it a lot. I liked it a lot. There was this game that I played, it was called The New Flesh. It was marketed as, like, a psychological horror kind of game. It was like a deep-fried looking game. It was really neat in the way that, like, every environment you went into, there was a different song that played, because apparently the developers had also released, like, a concept album to go with the game, and they were, like, kind of going hand in hand with each other. But, like, so I kind of assumed that the game was gonna have kind of like a cohesive story to it, and it really doesn't, which was kind of a disappointment. I was like, okay, cool, surely this game is gonna be about, like, because when you start, you're in, like, a shitty apartment, everything's all, like, shitty and grimy, it's, like, ratty, and you get a mysterious knock at your door, someone shoves a VHS under the door frame, you pop it in the VHS player, you go on what can only be described as a psychedelic trip that was so flashy that I had to put a seizure warning on the video. And then when it's over, you're, like, outside the apartment on the city street, and there's a guy who looks like he's been burned, and he's wearing, like, a trench coat and a hat, and he asks you to go find memories scattered about the city, and I was like, ooh, okay, alright. A fleshless guy in a game called The New Flesh asking me for memories in a dilapidated city. Let's see where this goes. And then I went around and collected them all. They were in the form of VHS tracks. And when you gave them to the guy, he, like, opened up his trench coat, and, like, a VHS tape shaped hole opened up in his torso, and you fed them to him that way. When you get all three, he kind of, like, collapses into himself in a very violent fashion, and then a cat with a man's face takes his place from the void that he became, and you have to go on another scavenger hunt. And at that point I was like, okay, like, I've kind of lost the plot. It's just another scavenger hunt. Also, welcome, jaskdraws. Welcome. I'm talking about a video game called The New Flesh. Because we just finished Death and Taxes. It was really fun. I love my skinless, man-shaped VHS player. Exactly, don't we all? Don't we all? But yeah, so he turns into a cat with a human's face, and he has you go find 3 pigeons for R, G, and B. And then you do that, and then I forget what the final stage was, but, like, every time you go, you can explore the world, you uncover puzzles, you go into different areas, and the best way to describe the game was surrealist. Every area you go to, a different song plays that's in this concept album, and in every area there's a record that you can collect, so you can completionist the game. But, like, I got to the end of it. Whoa! A follower goal hit! Thank you. jaskdraws, number 110. Welcome, goofball. Thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. Awesome. Yay! Yippee! Much appreciated. I hope you stick around for more foolish ramblings on this Foolish Friday. Yippee! Yippee yahoo! Waha! Even. But yeah, the fucking it was a surrealist game more than anything. Thank you. And you made me forget my train of thought. It was a surrealist game. Oh, right. At the end, when you finish, like, the third puzzle... I don't even remember what the third puzzle was. It wasn't even a puzzle. It's just a scavenger hunt. When you collect whatever items you need to collect a third time and present them to wherever you need to present them to, the world kind of, like, shifts, and it, like, melts, and it warps in on itself. Again, in a rather psychedelic fashion. But, like, all of the advertisements that are around, because the whole place was just plastered with advertisements. All of the ads turn white, and then they're replaced with, like, black block text saying things like, buy until you die, or, you know, consume, or, like, work your life away, things like that. You are the product was a big one. So it's stuff like that, and then it just kind of, like, fades out into an innavigatable landscape of nothingness, and it fades to white, and then you kind of loop back into your own apartment, and you can play the game over again. But, like, where... I could not tell you for the life of me if there was any kind of progression that led up to that line of thinking. There wasn't really any dialogue, there's no symbolism, there was just a guy that turns into a cat. The tapes that were memories didn't really have anything to do with anything else. Like, the songs also, from the lyrics, despite it being a concept album, none of it really seemed to point to any sort of story direction. Seems like that game would have confused me. Like, it's confusing in the sense that it was trying to send a message, but it, A, didn't send a message at all, and it also wasn't even saying anything new with the message it was trying to say. Like, we all know the state of capitalism, but you're not saying anything different by telling us the state of capitalism. You know, like, there just wasn't, it wasn't a think piece, it wasn't anything, it was just stating what we all already know. And in that sense, it's not sending a message. It wasn't very special, and the game had nothing to do with the concept album, there was no plot, it didn't really make sense how it ended. Like, so it was just, it was an interesting game in, like, vibes, and the aesthetic was really cool, but it did not succeed at what it was trying to do. It didn't say anything, despite trying to say something. So I'm glad that Death and Taxes, in contrast, despite there being a little bit of a lean into the philosophy surrounding, like, ethics of choosing who lives and who dies, and just, like, the idea of death versus living, who has the right to say this or that, like, those questions are brought up, but almost in a way that's just, like, a natural human-like curiosity, rather than they're trying to say something about, like, the death penalty or something. You know what I mean? Like, there was no message in Death and Taxes. It was just, it was, you get what's on the label, and it's a game where you're the Grim Reaper, and then they threw in a funny little apocalypse plot. Like, it was definitely an interesting game. Yeah, I had a good time. I will be turning my brain off and 100%ing the game at a later date, because I've got nothing else to do now. But yeah, this is my last stream for the week, speaking of. I'm not doing shit tomorrow or Sunday. So, Foolish Friday is the end of my week. Yay! And hopefully, by the time the new week starts, my emotes will be fine. Again, the only thing that I'm not sure is even gonna be in there, because the thing is, Twitch is taking an unusually long time with these emotes, but, curiously, I changed the crying emote. It was the first one that I ended up drawing, and then I didn't like the way it looked. So then I changed it and I re-uploaded it, and for some reason that was the first one, and the only one, other than the goofball, to actually go through. So it makes, maybe I just need to refresh the uploads for all the emotes? Maybe And maybe Twitch is just being a silly little system or something. So I'll try that. But the piss emote was denied, so I'm waiting on, like, the second iteration to see if that one's gonna go through. And then if it doesn't, I'll know before my next stream next week. And then I'll replace it with, like, text. It should be fine if it's text. So. I'll miss you, Mama Fool. Don't worry. I am but an inbox away. It wouldn't hurt. Yeah, like, I might as well. I might as well. And there's plenty of time, because I'm not, like I said, I'm not streaming tomorrow, not streaming Sunday. I probably won't stream until Wednesday. Honestly. Yeah, maybe. Unless, but, you know. I'm so busy all the time, so we'll see. We'll see. But I'll put my schedule out on Sunday anyway, so who knows? But we'll definitely have emotes by the time next week comes around. For sure. One way or the other. Hold on, I'm gonna take a drink. My mouth is dry. Need to rest your little jester vocal cords. If only. If only. I'm doing an endurance event tomorrow. So I shouldn't really dilly-dally. I shouldn't have streamed today. I should have rested to prepare for endurance, but that's fine. I'll be fine. I'll be fine, and then I'm taking Sunday off, so GG easy. I'm so excited for the rest of these emotes, dude. Because I only got to draw, what, 5, 6 of them on stream? I didn't get to draw, like, or sketch, rather, the other, like, tier 1 emotes. I just sketched the standard ones. So I'm super excited for everyone to see what those look like. Very excited. But I don't want to post the graphic of what they all look like until they're available for use. So once Twitch approves them all, I'll post a nice little, here they all are. Like working out endurance. No, like a video game endurance, an endurance stream. I'm just not doing it here. I'm super excited to see what you do with the emotes. Oh, they're fucking awesome. I'm so excited. I did do a Jack in the Box emote. and I did do a trash can one also. Super excited. I wasn't really pleased with the Jack in the Box one because I did animate that one. So since everything kind of has to be refreshed, I might just tweak the Jack in the Box a little bit first before I re-upload it as is. I might. I'm a perfectionist. It's so tiny in the Twitch chat, it really doesn't matter, but I would like to be pleased with it. I'm so excited. Yes, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. It is hilarious how the only emote that's available is the crying one, though, right now. That's some kind of irony. Don't know what kind, but that is funny. Oh, I forgot to open YouTube. Hold on. My beloved used tubes. Gotta get all my ducks in a row. It looks so silly, so small. The tube of you. Some people call that a penis. Good night, Aztec. I'm about to end right now, too. Though, because it's 11 p.m. 11 p.m. Let's see. Is there anyone that I know, really, who's online right now? I know it's not 11 p.m. for you, it's like 2 a.m. for you. Okay. No one that I follow is online right now. So I'm not gonna bother with a raid. That's fine, though. It's late. No worries. No worries. We can worry about it next week. Very excited for next week, Chimera, by the way. Super exciting stuff. Above 2 a.m.? Are you? Wow. But yeah. I have nothing else to say. We played Death and Taxes, and I destroyed the world. Check out my Fugware. I'm going to. I'm ending right now, and then I'm going to harass you with messages. Because I've been meaning. I've just been so busy all day. Make sure you get your fictional men ready. Exactly. That's what I'm going to be DMing you about. But the latency on stream is very inefficient compared to just rapidly typing at you. So, but that's it for me, everybody. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. We're going to the see you later screen. Ha 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 ha. Like I said, I'm not streaming for the rest of the weekend. If you would like to join the Discord server, that is how you can see the most timely updates, my schedule. You can even be pinged for schedules. If you're not in a Discord servers, I do a community post each week on YouTube with my schedule. I post it on Twitter, I post it on Blue Sky, and I update the schedule here on twitch.tv/TheFoolVT. So many ways to see what I'm up to's. Pick your favorite. But until I update any one of those things, have a wonderful evening. Thank you for being here for the second installment of Death and Taxes on Foolish Friday. And I'll see you for probably Wacky Wednesday. Happy times then, everybody. See you next time.